Good evening from J. Fred Johnson Stadium. I'm Don Helm along with Mike Delaney. It's Indian football brought to you by Chanscott Key of Kingsport. Our pregame show sponsor, Max Medicine Mart, located just down the street here from Dobyns-Bennett High School. Welcome in to everybody that's tuning in on 640 The Sports Monster or 1320 WGOC. And a special welcome to those who are tuning in on the streaming broadcast this evening. And we're privileged to be able to bring you the audio for that streaming. And of course, we want to also thank the title sponsor, Spivey, King & Spivey, LLP in Kingsport. They are a general practice law firm focusing on criminal defense and family law issues. The firm serves the Tri-Cities area and provides over 75 years of combined experience in matters dealing with criminal law, divorce, custody, business disputes, personal injury, workers' compensation, construction, civil litigation, and medical malpractice. Spivey, King & Spivey, LLP combines decades of trial experience in criminal and civil matters with the energy and perseverance which are demanded in today's modern legal environment. Give them a call, 423-245-4185 to schedule your appointment today. Also, the secondary sponsor, Model City Roofing. Looking for top-notch roofing and home exterior services with affordable financing options and exceptional customer service, Model City Roofing has you covered. Located at 1504 Bridgewater Lane in Kingsport behind 7 Brew Coffee off Stone Drive. Contact Model City Roofing at 423-405-5432 and online at modelcityroofing.com to learn more. Also, a special thank you to Braden's Barbecue. They provide the meals in the press box. And Michael, we always like food, don't we?
Well, you know, you can look at us and tell we do eat a little bit.
Well, you know, they always say that if you want the media to show up for an event, have food.
Yeah, have open food and probably free beverages.
Yep, absolutely. Tonight, the Dobyns-Bennett Indians, after playing non-conference games, the first couple of games of the season, they step into region play with Westridge High School. Next week, it'll be Jefferson County. So a couple of tough games. We're going to learn a lot about this Dobyns-Bennett football team. Also probably learn a lot about this Westridge football team and in tonight's game.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. It's going, as they used to say in wrestling lore, it's going to be a slobber knocker.
Yep.
It is Sullivan South, Sullivan North, Sullivan Central combined to make West Ridge, which was back in the day, Don, before you came to the Tri-Cities. If you wanted to know where everybody was on a Friday night, if South or Dobyns-Bennett were playing, North or Dobyns-Bennett were playing, or Central or Dobyns-Bennett were playing, they were either at South or they're either at one of those schools or here at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. The line would be in the street. It was just packed. Everybody would show up. Everybody would show out. And I made reference to it last week at Greenville, watching their fans come in and seeing families come in and things of that nature. And you know, I know they do it here. We just, from our vantage point, we can't see it where we're sitting high atop J. Fred Johnson Stadium. But back in those days, in the 70s and 80s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, especially in the 80s with North and South, you saw that stuff, and as a kid, I got a chance to watch it firsthand, and it was you know, now that I'm a little older and I get to wax poetically and nostalgically, I kind of miss those days.
Dobyns-Bennett and Westridge. Region 1 football game tonight, first of the season for both of these teams. We'll talk a little bit more about it as we continue with the Max Medicine Mart pregame show. Take a time out. We're back with more Indian football brought to you by Chanscott Key of Kingsport right after this.
Don't worry about the car I drove. Don't worry about the car I drive. Don't worry about the job. Don't worry about the bitch you mind. Don't worry about the block I beat when the got hit and y'all won't die. Don't worry about the dots do I stay in my lane. I'm by. Create the moment, look at my vibe. I'm flashing passion, nobody can ride. I'm on my business, I do what I do, and I stack up these hundreds, take care of the guys. I'm going all the way down my shine. I'm going all the way beyond my mind. Last day with the gang got fired. Free the fetch, I mean, he tried. Free out of off, I'm thinking first. It was the industries out there with birds. I run with killers, you know they emerge. I tell them go and they come with you all. 9 times out of 10, they put them on my meat. From the side, it's just out of rock. Call me and shuffle, now shuffle. I'm with the men and see cyber and fall. I can't know these hunters will go kill the off. You don't see how I bleed, well, I see the block. You don't see what I see, I see the top. I try to stop, I try to duck all the beef in the off. I try to stay low and stay with the block. I try to stay in my lane and keep me sane, but they worry about me non-stop. Don't worry about the car I drove. Don't worry about the car I drive. Don't worry about the job for me. Don't worry about it, keep mine. Don't worry about the block I beat when it got hit, any of y'all won't die. Don't worry about what I do, I stay in my lane, I'm vibe. Create the whole look at them vibe. I'm flashing passion, nobody can ride. I'm on my business, I do what I do, and I stack up these hundreds, take care of the guys. I'm going all the way down by the shine. I'm going over beyond my mind. Glad to play with the gang, got pride, pretty little bitch, I mean, he tried. Yeah, real deal stepper. Always steppers, ball of white pepper, like not no rapper, don't slap, roll jump slappers, boy. You just yapping, you want attention, come get the clappers, you want attention, come get the clappers. We ball, niggas in charge, I'm still in there doing on good, I'm thinking I don't know how to fall. I can't relent, I want it all, yeah, the engine on the top of my dog. Used to play the bitch, now I'm playing with the ball. Ain't really know, didn't know I ain't stalled, no. Worry about the car I drove, don't worry about the car I drive. Don't worry about the traffic. Don't worry about the keep mine. Don't worry about the block I beat when it got hit, any of y'all won't die. Don't worry about what I do, I stay in my lane, I'm vibe. Create more when it I'm a vibe. I'm flashing passion, nobody can ride. I'm on my business, I do what I do, and I stack up these hundreds, take care of the guys. I'm going all the way down by the shine. I'm going over beyond my mind. Glad to play with the gang, got pride, pretty little bitch, I mean, he tried.
Back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium, Max Medicine Mart pregame show, Indian football brought to you by Chance Scott Kia of Kingsport. I'm Don Hellman along with Mike Delaney. Michael, the Indians and the Wolves getting ready to face off in the first region game of the season for both of these football teams. And even though Sullivan South, Sullivan North, Sullivan Central don't exist anymore, the first year that they were all together as Westridge, you felt a lot of that camaraderie from those schools. In fact, that first graduating class, they gave tassels to the seniors graduating that matched the schools that they had gone to before that.
Wow.
But even though those schools don't exist anymore, the rivalry between the county and the city, and maybe not so much on the city part, but on the county part, this is their opportunity to come in to Kingsport and knock off the big bad Indians.
Oh, man, hey, look. I can tell you some stories.
No doubt.
But I choose not to. I remember Ethan Bergeron.
Yeah.
Who was the first graduating class at West Ridge.
Yeah.
Started out at Dobyns-Bennett.
Yeah.
And he played quarterback, and he had a lot.
Did he not transfer to South?
Yes.
And then of course West Ridge.
And he had two guys in front of him. One of them was Zane Whitson. The other one was Jack Browder.
Yeah.
And Jack gave up football and became an all-state basketball player. Go figure.
And, of course, Zane became an all-state football player.
Yeah, Zane was an all-state football player. But Ethan transferred, went to South, then went to West Ridge. Yeah. And I remember Ethan, and he's the one that really, really sticks out in my mind because I had him in class once or twice. And he, we used to talk about that, and he was thrilled to be going to Sullivan South. And when he, became West Ridge, he was excited about that. And he just, just the thing about being able to beat Dobyns-Bennett if you're from the county, it carries a lot of weight. It used to carry a whole lot more weight, but it used to carry back in the day. I'm just telling you, man. It's like the Musket Bowl over in Washington County. It is the Super Bowl. It is the game. If you win this game, you have bragging rights for the rest of the year. They said, hey, we beat you, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Just the fourth meeting between these two teams as Westridge, of course, a relatively new school. That first year with Ethan Bergeron playing quarterback, Big, strong kid, could throw the football, but running was really his forte. That was a real power, physical running football team.
No doubt.
That was the closest game between these two teams. Indians ended up coming out on top 28-14 in a game that, while that was a close game, a score, may have been even closer than what the final score indicated.
Man, now when I said slobber knocker, it was some stuff happening on the field that night. Don't let that score. It was a 2-touchdown score, but don't let that score fool you. That game was a whole lot closer than what it looked like.
Of course, the next two meetings in 2022, Indians won it 56-14 at Westridge, and then last year at Westridge, a game that I missed because of my shoulder surgery, 47-21. Indians came out on top on that one too.
Yeah.
And that was a game, if I remember correctly, that Westridge got out on top first, and then the Indians put together a run.
Yeah, they did. They jumped out on us. I think Coach alluded to that last night at the coach's show at Center Street Smokehouse and Grill. They did a hook and ladder, if I'm not mistaken, on the first series. And
went right down the sideline.
Yeah, I think he went right down the sideline, took it down for a touchdown. And the Indians were shell-shocked. For lack of a better term, the Indians were shell-shocked that night. And they finally woke up and got themselves together and put some scoring opportunities together, opened up the passing game is basically what happened. And when they opened up the passing game, the wide receivers took over, and it was all over with but the shouting.
We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll take a look at what these teams have done so far this season as we continue on the Max Medicine Mart pregame show, Indian football, brought to you by Chance Guy Key of Kingsport. We're back right after this. Welcome back to J. Fred Johnson Stadium, Max Medicine Mart pregame show, Indian football, brought to you by Chance Guy Key of Kingsport. I'm Don Hellman along with Mike Delaney. Michael, when we look at what the Indians have done, they've split their first two games, got off to a fast start against Farragut with good field position, forcing a turnover early, got up, Farragut came back, scored 20 straight points, but then the Indians coming back with the last two touchdowns, scoring the final 13 points of the game, winning that one. Showed a lot of grit in that football game to pull out a win before going down to Greenville. And I'm sorry, but anybody this side of Knoxville I would put Greenville up against them, and I think they'd have a good chance to win. I don't care who they are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, this has been debated ad nauseum lately. Greenville has some talent.
Yep.
They have some kids that we don't have.
Mm-hmm.
They have some kids, their smallest on the offensive line was, 235?
Yeah, and everybody else was 285 or bigger.
Yeah, and one of our bigger kids is 235.
Well, no, we've got some bigger kids than the offensive line.
We got some bigger kids, but our kids are playing both ways.
Yeah.
Their kids aren't playing both ways.
No, not that many.
Yeah, not that many, not their line anyway. And so that makes a difference. But like I said, Greenville's Greenville. They are a machine. We've said it for years. Like I said, I do believe there's a factory down there that behind the school or somewhere in the basement at that nice, beautiful center that they have right there beside the high school.
The Niswonger.
Right there at the Niswonger where the bands come in. I think there's a closed door where they have a little assembly line that they just pump out athletes.
Well, Frankie DeBuska, DB's athletic director, was talking to us before we went on the air, and he said, and of course he's familiar with Greenville, coached at Tusculum down there for a long time, and he said those kids, they're all Greenville kids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're transferring in. You look at some of the other schools, and I'm not going to name names, but there are some other schools in our area that are extremely good football teams, but this year in particular have got a number of kids, really good athletes, that have transferred in and are playing with them this year and are playing key roles. But Greenville, those are Greenville kids, born and bred. And Joey said last night at Center Street Grill and Smokehouse at the coaches show, he said, you get a lot of guys. They're fortunate they've got a college there, they've got a university. So these guys come in, they play there, they like the town, they stay. Then their kids, they have kids there. Lo and behold, then all of a sudden their kids are playing football at Greenville High School.
Isn't it funny how that works?
Yeah.
It's amazing. And don't get me wrong, the old adage used to be 35, 40 years ago, well, Eastman will bring some people in. And granted, Eastman did bring a few people in, and Dobyns-Bennett did benefit from some of those kids. But Eastman doesn't do that a lot anymore. And if they do come in, they're not moving to Kingsport. They're moving to Gray. They're moving to Johnson City and making a little commute because they don't want to they don't want to work in the same city they live, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, so those guys, Eastman, the Eastman benefit is not like it used to be.
Taking a look at the Indians in those first two games, really contrasting styles, and while they didn't get any points on the board against Greenville, in the Farragut football game, Indians really struggled to run the football. Didn't have anybody average more than 2.9 yards per carry in that game. Struggled moving the football the length of the field. They had short fields the first two times they had the football and were able to take advantage of that. One because of a fumble on the second play for scrimmage from Farragut. The second, courtesy of a big punt return by Tegan Bagley, gave them a short field. But then once Farragut got going, they switched the field position and they kept the Indians backed up, kicking the ball off into the end zone. Indians would have to start at their own 20. Just were not able to put together a sustained long drive. And once Dobyns-Bennett finally did that, then they were able to flip the field position, got a couple of stops defensively, and that enabled them to get a couple of touchdowns and pull out the win. And they did that when they finally started moving the football on that long 80-yard drive. It was the passing game that really got going. Now, when you look at the Greenville football game, it's completely opposite. The Indians ran the football fairly successfully, not huge, but they did do a good job running the football. And in fact, Corday Moore averaged 5.3 yards per carry. Austin Sykes, 4.7 yards per carry. Moore with 85 yards, Sykes with 70 yards. Indians with only 21 yards through the air. So it was really two completely different style of games.
It was, and Coach talked about it, how Greenville makes you be one-dimensional, and they made us a running team, and we were able to get some good runs. Corday did really well, Sykes did really well, and so and that's a good thing, and that shows you that we can. That let the coaching staff and the kids know that we can run the ball. We do have a running game, and Corday Moore. I think Corday's a junior. Corday showed me a lot of showed me some moxie because he was playing both ways, played both ways, and was still able to muster 85 yards. And there were no long runs. You know, these were tough, up the middle yards.
I think 17 yards.
17 was his longest, yeah. And when you get that kind of yardage on 3 and 4 and 5 yard carries, man, that shows me that you're willing to keep those legs moving. You're willing to sacrifice a little bit and get some good yardage, and that's what he did.
Once again, it's Dobyns-Bennett in Westridge. We're at J. Fred Johnson Stadium, about 35 minutes, 40 minutes, a little under 40 minutes away from scheduled kickoff time in this first game of the region for both of these teams. We'll take another time out. When we come back, we'll tell you a little bit more about Westridge and their offense as we continue on Indian football. Brought to you by Chance Guy Key of Kingsport right after this.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to J. Fred Johnson Stadium on the campus of Dobyns-Bennett High School for Game 3 of the 104th season of the Dobyns-Bennett Indians football. Tonight, our Indians host the Wolves of Westridge High School. Here are the starters for tonight's game. First for the visitors on defense for the Wolves. Defensive ends, number 75, Trent Tatum. Number 43, Hayden Music. Defensive tackles, number 53, Tanner Mims. And number 77, Caden Duke. Linebackers, number 55, Nathan Arnold. Number 45, Sam Perry. And number 1, Ethan Amick. Safeties, number 14, Dylan Bannon. And number 10, Caleb Mabb. Corners, number 28, Cainan Cox, and number 24, Gabe Music. On offense for the Wolves, tight ends, number 43, Hayden Music, and number 75, Trent Tatum. Tackles, number 71, Morgan Thornton, and number 56, Brady Osborne. At guard, number 74, Cal Tatum, and number 70, Isaac Crawford. At center, number 66, Kingston McConnell. At slot, number 1, Ethan Amick, and number 4, Brady Fields. Wide receivers, number 10, Caleb Mabb, number 14, Dylan Bannon. Running back, number 1, Ethan Amick, and quarterback, number 3, Trey Frazier. The Wolves are led by head coach Justin Hilton. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please direct your attention to the Jumbotron for tonight's Indian starting lineup.
Baker Carell, sophomore.
Ethan Klein, senior, punter.
Will Ford, senior.
McLean, junior, kicker.
Special teams, special players.
Eli Depew, senior, beat tackle.
Fugate, junior, defensive tackle.
Josiah Steele, senior, DN.
Evan Murdoch, senior, middle linebacker.
Hayden Franklin, senior, middle linebacker.
Tyree Thomas, sophomore, defensive end.
Marshall, senior. Avian Goodwin, junior, defensive back.
Tyler Taylor, number 13, senior.
Noah Raines, junior, defensive back.
Jalen Thomas, junior, safety.
Devon Graves, senior, right tackle.
Eli Depew, senior, left guard.
Baker Carell, sophomore, O-line.
Tyler Grizzle, junior, O-line.
Will Ford, senior, O-line. Hayden Franklin, senior, tight end.
Dylan Murray, wide receiver, senior.
Rowan Pruitt, senior, wide receiver. Tyler Taylor, number 13, senior.
Austin Sykes, senior, quarterback.
Our coaches, trainers, and administrative staff include head coach Joey Christian, associate head coach Jesse McMillan, co-defensive coordinators John Ellis Davis and Trey Trammell, offensive coordinator Chris Thacker, assisted by Walker Throp, Carter Everett, Jake Mullins, Ty Hayworth, Dustin Gaines, Rocky Jones, Sam Barton, Josh Bearden, Braden Buckles, Ryan Irwin, and Nick Blackwell. Sports performance staff, Zach Fleming, Danielle Lutzke, and Tanner Combs. Athletic trainers, Kevin Trivet and Brianna Hippensteel. Equipment manager, Barry Williams. Groundskeeper, Lee McDavid. Statistician, John Burleson. Associate Athletic Director, Brian Barrett. Assistant Athletic Directors, Jimmy Burleson and Aaron Gorley. Athletic Director, Frankie DeBusk. Principal, Dr. Brian Tate, and Superintendent of Kingsport City Schools, Dr. Chris Hampton. Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, please welcome the 2024 Dobyns-Bennett High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Leif Cook, Ryan Gilbert, and Jacob Carpenter. Percussion instructors are Daniel Del Moro, Jeff Upshaw, Josh Cassidy, and Preston Trent. Color guard staff includes Jed Garvey, Austin Price, Caroline Gilbert, Judy Schown, and Emma Kimbler. Additional instructors are Corey Seguin, Olivia Baker, Stacia Howard, and Dana Bellino. Drum majors, Caden Powers, Claire Lee, Mia McVeigh, and Cam Sewell. fans, we'd like to welcome members of the class of 1974. The members are celebrating their 50th reunion at the balcony of the field house. We welcome them back to Dobyns-Bennett.
Okay, so you're gonna be like, hello? No. I've got it. Please excuse this interruption for a special announcement from the Spirit Shakers. Introducing your 2024-2025 Dobyns-Bennett dance team. Abby Hathaway. Sanders. Aubrey Sexton. Leighton Good. Ava Lawson. Isabella Dye. Andrea Gordon. Mercedes Hill. Amy Hurst. Schubert. Avery Shepard. Shelby Eaton. Olivia Doran. Lainey Morris.
Mom, we're still filming our new Spirit Shaker video. but we're almost done.
Kyla Leedy. Avery McPeak. Maddie Watts. Anna Wampler. Welcome to J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Roll Tribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024-2025 Dobyns-Bennett Spirit Shakers. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2024-2025 Kingsport Sparkle Squad. The Sparkle Squad is composed of students from Rawson Robinson Middle School, John Sevier Middle School, and Dobyns-Bennett High School. This year's team is coached by Megan Carr, April Hyatt, Eva Pearson, and Stephanie Strickler, as well as many KCSF volunteers with choreography from Kellen Good. Sparkle Squad athletes are joined on the field by their Sparkle Squad partners. Let's hear it for the Sparkle Squad. your 2024-2025 Kingsport Sparkle Squad. Roll Tribe! Ladies and gentlemen, on May 4th, 2024, the Dobyns-Bennett Football Foundation hosted their 7th annual One Tribe Golf Classic at Ridgefield's Golf and Athletic Club. Their goal for the tournament is to provide financial assistance to our football program. Through our sponsors, we're building a community that will provide year-round support for our current and future players. Please direct your attention to the 50-yard line, where we'd like to welcome and recognize one of our top sponsors tonight. Dr. Kevin and Amanda Martin of Martin Dentistry. Thank you for your generous support of Dobyns-Bennett football. Ladies and gentlemen, every Thursday during the football season, our community steps up to provide a meal for both our players and coaches. We'd like to recognize Dr. Riggins and his family for providing this week's Thursday night meal, and Chef's Pizzeria for providing food last Thursday. Thank you for your generous support of Dobyns-Bennett football, and Roll Tribe!
To me, band is not fully about the musicality and the visuals. While that is extremely important, the most important thing to me is that we become like a huge family.
Whenever I think about high school reunions, you know, I'm not going to be looking at the people that I had lunch with or anything like that, but it's the people that, you know, I suited up to go outside and work on stuff with.
You can really feel it out in the field just being around the other band members. I get a sense, for me, that the band is more of a family.
It's not even connections that I've made, but a brotherhood with a lot of my section.
I think Dobyns-Bennett is special because we know how to be a family and how to work together.
Test. Test. Test.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Dobyns-Bennett Marching Indian Band. Section leaders are Lily Beth Crawford, Hannah Depew, Liam Klug, Luke Nash, Anna Claire Pierce, Will Lively, Kaylee Hughes, Victor Kitzmiller, Grant Smith, Grace Hager, Eli Marlowe, Hunter Reed, Preston McMullins, and Jackson Williams. Color guard captains are Maddie Stewart, Kaylee McMurray, and Savannah Lane. The band is under the direction of drum majors Caden Powers, Claire Lee, Mia McVeigh, and Cam Sewell. Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you please stand, if able, for the presentation of our national colors by the Dobyns-Bennett Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Tonight's Color Guard is commanded by Cadet Technical Sergeant Tyler Gay. Team members include Cadet Captain Taylor Davis, Cadet Captain Zach Mao, Cadet Captain Ken Hurley, Cadet Second Lieutenant Ellie Porter, and Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Jack Benson. The Dobyns-Bennett Junior ROTC is commanded by the United States Air Force retired Lieutenant Colonel Kevin Ramsey and United States Air Force retired Chief Master Sergeant Melanie Blankenship. We now ask that you please join us in a moment of silence. Now we ask that you please remain standing, remove your caps, and place your hand over your heart. Veterans, you're encouraged to render a hand salute in honor of America as the Dobyns-Bennett Marching Band, under the direction of Leif Cook, plays our national anthem.
Legendary. Let's go.
Hear the drums, feel the beat, and fear the tribe. Fitzgerald welcomes the Wolves of Westridge High School. Team captains for Dobyns-Bennett as they head to midfield. Number 4, Kosiah Steele. Number 22, Cainan Franklin. Number 56, Eli Depew. And number 70, Will Ford. Captains for Westridge High School. Number 3, Trey Frazier. Number 45, Sam Perry. Number 56, Brady Osborne. And number 82, Trent Tatum. DB wins the toss and will receive.
Stadium at Dobyns-Bennett High School. The game tonight is being played according to the rules of the Tennessee Secondary School Athletic Association. TSSAA rules provide for fair competition among players. Our athletes recognize that judgment calls are made in good faith and that they must abide by the decisions of the official. Spectators are important in this process too. Fans can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play.
Kickoff return.
Each fan is
He's not out there right now.
He's not out there now. So we'll see just how much he is out there. And Trent Tatum, the big guy, 6'6", 280. He is a horse. He may change numbers. He can line up as a tight end. He can line up at a right tackle. If they move him outside, he'll wear, I believe it's 82. And if he's lined up as an interior lineman, then he's going to wear 77. They will change his jersey on the sideline depending on where they're going to play him.
You know, I really and truly, that makes no sense to me. Just let them wear whatever number they want to wear. Put them, you know.
Let's kick it off.
Short kick, pooch kick.
Yep. And taking it the 20, the 25, the 30, and down at about the 31-yard line on the return is Thomas for the Indians.
Number 1 for Westridge. Put a nice little lick on him, wrapped him up pretty tight there.
Jalen Thomas came up and then give it to him on the 33-yard line. That's where the Indians will take over 1st and 10. And Coach told us last night at Center Street Grill and Smokehouse during the coaches show, expect anything from them. Onside kicks, pooch kicks, anything.
Yeah. And that was Amix with Ethan Amix with the tackle there.
And it's going to be Tegan Bagley starting out at running back.
Okay.
Is it not? That looks like number 7.
That is Tegan. That is Tegan back there in the backfield.
Sykes fakes the handoff, straight drop back, looking. They're going to go long. Downfield, just out of the reach of Rome Pruitt. He had the defenders beat. He had them beat, but he couldn't quite catch up.
Sykes, hard to believe Sykes overthrew him that way. Rome Pruitt was on his giddy up.
Pruitt got one hand on it, but he couldn't get enough of it to haul it in. But the Indians taking a shot deep on 1st down. Makes 2nd and 10. 2 wides to the far side of the field, ball in the near hash mark. Moving right to left. Sykes hands off. Bagley coming near side, shuffles his feet across the 35, 40, and he's going to be driven out of bounds. It looks like at about the 42. Now they're going to place it all the way up to the 44. That's a generous spot for the Indians, an 11-yard pickup, and that is going to be
a Kingsport Fitness first down.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
I had forgotten where I put the sheet. We can't tape it up because we got the camera up here tonight.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Indians.
Get run fatigue after missing a game.
Yep. Good blocking on the outside. Handoff inside, spins off one tackler, gets across the 45 to the 46, and that's going to be about it.
77 for the Wolves.
Number 77.
Trent Tatum. No, I'm sorry. No, 77 is Caden Duke. 77 is Caden Duke. Big man in the middle, 5'11", 5'10", 227.
Second and 8 Indians at their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, they had a run blitz coming that time too, Don, and the Indians ran away from it.
Actually gave him 3 yards on the pickup. I think I had said 2. And there's a flag, and that's Indians have, for the most part this season,
prior to snap,
have been
false start, offense, number 62,
have been
5-yard penalty, still second down.
Committing infractions prior to the snap, but there's one there that's going to back them up to the 42 and makes it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, they've won basically the first 2 games. They have won the penalty battle by not committing as many penalties as the other team. But
high snap, handoff, coming around the near side, across the 45, 50, grabbed him, breaks a tackle, and they're going to gang tackle him. Still going forward, getting pushed by line, and across the 45 to the 44 of the Wolves. And that's going to be another Kingsport Fitness first down for the Indians on an end around jet sweep.
13.
Jalen Thomas.
No, 13.
17. Jalen Thomas.
Okay. Big lineman, big hog molly, number 70, Will Ford pushed that pile, got him over the marker there.
14 yards on the pickup. First time we've seen that play by the Indians this year. Bagley going in motion out of the backfield. Sykes looking, throwing inside, complete across the 40 to 35, down to about the 33, 32-yard line. And that is that Rome Pruitt?
Yes, it is. That's another Kingsport Fitness first down. Indians moving the ball.
12 more yards on that one.
1st and 10.
Third first down of this drive.
1st and 10 Indians nearing the red zone. 9:15 counting left here in the first quarter. Indians no score, first possession of the football game. The Indians starting out at their own 33 have advanced to the Westridge 32-yard line. Handoff Corday Moore. And there's a flag, and that's going to be a hold.
Yeah.
The number 24,
that's going to come back. And it was a nice run by Moore down to the 25 for a pickup of 7. It's going to be for naught. They're going to call the Indians for a hold. That's 2 penalties on this opening possession, Michael. And the big ones, the holds like that, can really shoot yourself in the foot.
And it's from the point of the infraction, correct?
No, it's from the line of scrimmage.
Number 57.
Unless it's
10-yard penalty from the previous spot.
From the,
first down.
From the point of infraction. Otherwise, it's from the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
So that'll back them up to the 42-yard line of the Wolves. 1st and 20 for Dobyns-Bennett.
Good thing about it, it's first down. You don't have to get it all back in one shot.
No, you got 3 plays. You can get it a little bit at a time. If you can get 7 yards at a crack, that'll get you 21. That'll get you a first down. 2 wides to the near side. They're going to stack them. Pruitt and I believe Thomas. H-back to the far side. Corday Moore, the running back out there. Play clock down to 5. Pump fake.
Oh, got him.
He's got
wide open.
Right, Pruitt, and he overthrew him.
He overthrew him again.
Rome Pruitt, they bid on the pump fake, and Rome Pruitt was wide open. There wasn't anybody within 15 yards of him, and Austin Sykes overthrew him. That had 6 written all over it, even more so than the first one.
Yeah, man.
Well, the Indians apparently saw something in game film that they thought that they could go deep on Westridge, and they've had Pruitt twice.
Yeah, wide open. My. Those are the type of plays that when this game gets a little, if this game gets a little tight, that will come back and you go, man, what if?
2nd and 20. 2 wides far side, 1 to the near side. H-back to the near side. Sykes, quick throw to the outside, complete at the 40, and got to the 39, maybe the 38.
Number 13.
Looks like they're going to place it at about the 39. That's only going to be a pickup of 3. Brings up 3rd and 17. Well, we talked about 1st and 20. You had an opera. Well, they're only going to place that at the 41, Michael.
That's not a good spot.
Because he was across the 40.
Yeah.
Indians did not get a good spot on that at all.
Gabe Music on the tackle.
Who was that completed to? Did you see?
13, Tyler.
Taylor?
Yeah, Tyler Taylor.
We talked about having just get a little bit each time. Well, the Indians now facing 3rd and 19 at the 41.
Yeah, you got to get a lot.
2 to the far side, 2 to the near side. Play clock down to 2. 1. There's the snap. Back to throw. Here comes pressure. Sykes steps up.
Oh, he's got him again.
Throwing. He's got him again.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
overthrew him again.
Sykes pass intended for
3 times the Indians have had a man open. Was that Pruitt again?
It was
Or
Pruitt.
was that Murray?
It was Pruitt, number 8. No,
that is Murray.
That's
Dylan
Murray, I'm sorry.
He's had Pruitt twice and Murray that time behind the defense and overthrew him each time. And that's going to put the Indians in a punting situation.
What a promising drive to start out, and it just fizzles out after that holding penalty.
Now watch this, because Westridge has got a really, really good return game. In particular, kickoff returns, but they got good special teams on the return. There's the snap. Kick is away, high, spiraling kick. That may go in the end zone. And it's going to on the fly. It's going to be a 41-yard punt into the end zone. Actually flew about 45. And Westridge will take over after holding the Indians, what looked like a promising drive for the Tribe. Ends in a punt. Westridge will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. So, first look at the Wolves offense tonight.
Plays like those kind of plays, man, that make you pull your hair out sometimes.
And kind of a wing T set, 2 slots, and now they'll split as Frazier will drop back into the shotgun. Amex to his right, 2 wides near side, 1 to the far side as they move left to right. Handoff, Amex finds a hole on the left side and then gets stopped up at about the 24-yard line. But a nice pickup of 4 for the Wolves on 1st down.
Kosai in there on the tackle. Big Tyree Thomas in there on the tackle, who's actually getting the start tonight.
On the tackle for Dobyns-Bennett.
8:28 counting, remaining first quarter, no score. Wolves on their first possession of the football game. Caleb Mabb coming in, and they'll send 3 wides to the near side. They will give you a lot of different looks on offense.
Just a confusion.
Frazier in the shotgun. Hands it off. Amex coming near side. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down, but it's going to be 3rd and about a foot maybe.
Dobyns-Bennett 0. Gabe Marshall.
Gabe Marshall got a paw out there and was able to trip him up. If not, he had a little running room. Let's see if he could get through that hole.
Well, he ran. They had the 3 wides to the near side, and that's where they ran. He was able to cut inside of that, and they got the seal block on the end.
Get a seal here and a seal here.
Sounds like Vince Lombardi. Frazier's going to keep it, goes up the middle, and he's going to get the 1st down.
Oh,
he's got it.
Okay.
He got stopped behind the line, at the line of scrimmage at 29, but is able to push forward for the 1st down. And that'll be a 1st down for the Wolves at their own 30, nose of the football. Just got the 1st down. Would have been interesting if they'd have been like inches short. Do you go for it on 4th and inches at your own 30-yard line, basically?
Yeah, probably. I would have.
But they got the 1st down. They'll send 3 wides to the far side this time. The Indians with just 2 out there covering them. Back to throw. Looking, throwing. He's got a man in the slot, and he underthrew him.
Yeah.
Frazier's pass intended for Jackson Price. Incomplete.
Jackson Price was the intended receiver.
it's a good little design on the pass, but had him wide. Man was open.
Yeah. Well, the Indians, they had Tegan Bagley was creeping over there, but in essence, they only had 2 men on 3 over there. Now it's 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. 2nd and 10. Wolves. Frazier from the shotgun. And there's a flag. And I think we're going to have a motion or an illegal shift against the Wolves.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense, number 74. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
25 makes it 2nd and 15 for Westridge.
And that's,
Well, these are those situations, Michael, that we always talk about, that they get themselves in 2nd and long or 3rd and long, and as a defense, you cannot allow them to get the first down. You got to take advantage of this.
Got to get a stop here. Got to bow your neck, get a stop.
2 wides to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ball near the near hash mark. Frazier fakes a handoff, pressure coming, throws it outside.
That's a lateral. That's a lateral.
Be picked. Oh, and it went out of bounds.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but that is going to be considered a lateral. Be back to the 21-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 4. And I'm guessing, I'm going to give that to Frazier. I'm not sure who I would give that loss of 4 to. But loss of 4 back to the 21 and brings up, well, they've got 2nd and 19. This should be 3rd and 19. Scoreboard says 3rd. Now they've changed it. 3rd and 19 for the Wolves. And the Indians making some changes defensively. Ball on the far hash mark as the Wolves move left to right. 3 wides far side, 1 to the near side. And the Indians again with pretty much just 2. Now Tegan Bagley slipping over. Here comes pressure again. Frazier, they're setting up a screen, and he just threw that away. Indians sniffed that out. They were all over it.
Had good pressure, and we've got a down lineman
that was chasing.
Yeah.
And he's got his at 56.
Timeout for an injury.
That's Eli Depew, and that's one of our offensive linemen too. But we've got a lot of linemen that are playing both ways, and that was one of the things that has concerned Coach Christian and his staff.
Welcome back to Kingsport.
Let's go ahead and take a 60-second break while they tend to the injured player. Indian football brought to you by Chancecott Key of Kingsport. We'll continue right after this 60-second break. Back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium, no score. It'll be 4th and 19 for the Wolves. A punting situation. Eli Depew injured on that play as he was chasing Trey Frazier. He is walking off under his own power, but he is favoring that right leg, Michael.
Yeah, he's walking, but he's not walking really fast. Gets a hug from the big knucklehead who goes out there and checks on him.
Slap on the shoulder and a hug. And it's one thing I'm going to say about Ty. He absolutely loves his linemen, doesn't he?
He really does. He really does. And I give him a lot of grief. Because I can.
Just because you can, yeah.
But the big knucklehead does know what he's talking about.
And here's the punt. Not a good one. And they're going to be fielded at the 48 across midfield, 45, 40. And down to about the 38-yard line, and looked like that was Zabian Goodwin on the return.
It was Zabian.
Returned by number 5.
So Zabian Goodwin with a nice return for the Indians to the Westridge 38-yard line. So that is a return of 5, 10, 15-yard return for Goodwin.
Yeah. He made something out of nothing because it really had no blocking. He was just going to go try to get as much yardage as he could before the defense got down there to him.
Well, the coverage, it was such a short kick, and it bounced right to him, took a favorable bounce. So he was able to get most of that yardage before they converged. 6:35 remaining first quarter, no score. Indians start in Westridge territory. Let's see if they can make something out of it. 2 wides to the far side. And we've got Bagley back there at running back again. He's going to get the handoff, goes up the middle.
Oh, nice.
Side steps to the right.
Keep running.
And he's still running.
There you go.
Gets down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line, and another Kingsport Fitness first down for the Tribe.
On the tackle, number 1, Ethan Amick.
And I like the sidestep. It wasn't really a dance.
No.
But he saw the blocker was kind of stood up, and he sidestepped to the right and found a big hole and ran through it.
Yeah, he did.
11 yards on the pickup, 1st and 10 Indians at the Wolves' 27. Bagley, no place to go this time.
Gang tackled by
Bagley's
bunch
at the line of scrimmage.
Wolfpack.
That's going to be no gain, or they actually lost a yard to the 28.
Sam Perry.
24 yards on 4 carries so far for Tegan Bagley, who we did not expect. We were told last night wasn't going to start. Corday Moore out there for the Indians now, 2nd and 11. Indians need points out of this possession.
Sure do.
And the kicking game still suspect.
Oh,
there's a double handoff. Here comes Peyton Franklin. Takes a tackle. 10, 5, touchdown, Dobyns-Bennett. Indians, they handed it off to Corday Moore, who then handed it off to Peyton Franklin, who took it into the end zone for a 28-yard touchdown run.
Coach Thacker pulling out a little trickeration tonight. Wow. Hadn't seen. I don't think in all the years I've watched Dobyns, I don't think I've ever seen that play before. So good call. Nice little action there, and the sledgehammer takes it all the way down. Only had to run over one person to get to the end zone.
And did a nice job avoiding a couple of tacklers.
Yeah, he did.
So the Indians line up for the extra point. They're short a man.
Yeah, here he comes. Here he comes. Come on, baby. You got time.
Ethan Klein, the Indian punter, also handling place kicking duties because of an injury to the regular place kicker. Snap, high snap, hold, kick is up.
Oh, it's
no good.
No.
Yeah, that was the timing was off on that.
Oh, it's good. It went through.
Somehow got that through.
Take it.
5:31 remaining first quarter. Dobyns-Bennett 7, Westridge nothing. Indian football brought to you by Chancecott Kia of Kingsport continues after this.
Ethan Klein set to kick off for Dobyns-Bennett. Deep for the Wolves, number 10, Caleb Mab, and Jackson Price.
5:31 remaining first quarter. Indians strike first. They take advantage of the short field and have a 7-0 lead. A 3-play, 38-yard drive. Peyton Franklin taking it the final 28 yards. And the extra point, despite a high snap and an ugly-looking kick, Ethan Klein got it to go over the upright and between the uprights and over the crossbar. And the Indians lead at 7-0. There's a kickoff going to be taken back at the 7, 10, 15, 20, 25, and that's going to be it. Westridge actually returned the opening kickoff against Daniel Boone for a touchdown last week and actually had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns. Daniel Boone only kicked off 3 times the whole football game.
So in other words, they scored.
They didn't score.
Well, no,
let's see.
Westridge scored.
They must have had a score if they kicked off 3 times. 1st and 10, Westridge at their own 25-yard line. 3 wides to the near side. Frazier hands it off. Amix coming near side, cuts up, puts his head down.
Ooh,
And he is hit and brought down.
He is hit and hit hard by Gabe Marshall and Xavion Goodwin.
Well, Gabe Marshall was the first one who was there, and Goodwin came in and gave him a hit from behind for good measure.
Yeah, cleaned it up for him.
Dropped him for a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Wolves, back at their own 23. We passed the 5-minute mark of the first quarter. 7-0 Dobyns-Bennett with the lead. Faked handoff. Frazier's going to keep it. Breaks a tackle. Breaks another. He's out across the 35, out to the 39-yard line, and that's a first down for the Wolves. And that's the first true carry we've seen from Frazier tonight.
Yeah, and really what made that play is the Indians' defensive line shifted to the right, and the quarterback was able to come left. And,
to the Indians' left, his right.
Yeah, and he was able to come back through the hole, which in that big gap that was left right there.
Yeah, I would expect we'll see a lot more of Trey Frazier doing things like that tonight. And I think that's going to be one of the keys. Not giving up big plays, not letting anybody behind you, and not letting Frazier eat you up on those runs. Those are, I think, the 2 keys for Dobyns-Bennett's defense tonight. Frazier, quick throw to the outside, complete. Got his man in stride, and he's going to get out to the 45, maybe the 46-yard line. And that was completed to Dayton Brown to the 45. That's a 6-yard pickup. First completion for Frazier. 2nd and 4 at their own 45 for the Wolves. Indians on top 7-0. Wolves looking to try to get an equalizer here.
Spreading the Indians out on defense and just trying to exploiting the gaps and the mismatches.
Now the Indians playing very soft, not playing any kind of press coverage, so they could pick them apart with the short passes. There's a fake to Amex, and Frazier's going to keep it and gets a first down, comes up and gives the first down signal. He's trying to get his team fired up here.
Yeah, he is.
Gets it to the Indian 49 for a pickup of 6. And they're in Indian territory for the first time tonight.
He's trying to do something that hadn't been done before, and that's beat Dobyns-Bennett if you're West Ridge in football.
Now, just the 4th meeting ever between the 2 teams.
Exactly.
And really the first meeting was the only close one. There's a handoff. Amex breaks a tackle. And see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. You got to wrap up. And Amex with a big run. And Wolves starting to feel it.
Yeah, momentum. Take a few pass plays, a couple of running plays, momentum is swinging back their way.
14 yards on that one. And that was, he barely got the handoff to him. There's Amex again, another big hole.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're breaking tackles again. Well, they found something.
Yeah, that's another first down for West Ridge.
10 more yards down to the 25.
Tackle made again by
and they're going quickly.
Yep, real quick. Another high snap, Amex. This time he's not going anyplace. Tried to go right instead of left, and he got no gain.
Yeah, who was that on the bottom? Peyton Franklin wrapped him up by the ankles, and he wasn't going nowhere.
Well, this is where the Indian defense needs to stiffen.
Did he lose a yard or
nope.
Just no gain?
No gain.
Cool.
2nd and 10 from the 25. They're going to take a little bit more time now. They got 3 wides, it looks like, still coming to the near side. Ball is on the far hash mark as they move right to left, so as the 3 wides come to the near side, that is the wide side of the field. Frazier from the gun. Quick throw to the near side, complete. And to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4.
Yeah, Thomas overran that. The receiver was able to spin free. Dylan Bannon was the receiver on that.
3rd and 6. You got to believe the Wolves are in 4-down territory here.
All day long.
Well, when you play that soft, that pass play is going to be there all night.
Oh, yeah.
Well, the Indians...
Timeout.
Yep, Wolves going to call timeout. They were running short on the play clock.
West Ridge, first time out of half.
Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium right after this. 3rd and 6 for the Wolves at the Indian 21. Amex. Nope. Frazier's going to keep it faked, and he is. It's stacked up back at the 24-yard line for a loss of 3. The Indians read that one out, Michael. They spread everybody out to the left side, faked the handoff to Amex going left. Frazier was going to go right, but the Indians won the line of scrimmage on that side and took him down.
Yeah, Tyree Thomas and Devin Murdoch right there in the hole where he was trying to get to, and those guys wrapped up. They closed in and wrapped up tight.
Well, and they're going to go for it. They thought they were in 4-down territory here. 4th and 9 at the Indian 24.
4th down.
3 wides to the far side. Big play for both of these teams right now. Frazier back to throw, looking. He's got a man.
Oh!
And broken up by the Indians.
Jalen Thomas jumped that route, and if he would have got that done, he was off to the races, back to the house.
1st and 10,
But he timed that perfectly.
Yeah, he did.
You could see where it was going, and he came in and timed it perfect. And just as it was getting to the receiver, jumped in front, knocked it down.
Yeah. If you can't grab it, knock it down.
So DB will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Good stand by the defense right there.
Well, that's what they needed to do. They bent but did not break. The Indians hold on to that 7-0 lead.
We got flag, sideline warning. Sideline warning. Sideline warning.
Sideline warning. Dobyns-Bennett.
You get that call about once a game.
Yep. 1st and 10 Tribe at their own 24.
Coach is not happy.
Corday Moore, the running back, will get the handoff. Comes up the middle. Across the 25 to the 26, and that's going to be it.
Carry for Dobyns-Bennett.
Pickup of 2 on his first carry of the night.
45, Sam
Got a good little whack right there. But number 45, who is that for West Ridge? Sam Perry. And that's the last play of the quarter.
Well, Indians are going to let it run out. That's going to end the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter.
Dobyns-Bennett over Westridge. Indian football brought to you by Chanscott Kia of Kingsport. We'll continue right after this.
That's the end of the first quarter. Dobyns-Bennett 7, Westridge 0.
Back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium, we get ready to start the second quarter of action as the Indians will be moving left to right, leading by a score of 7-0. They'll be facing 2nd and 8, their own 26-yard line. And I think the first quarter, closely played by both teams and pretty much what we were expecting, Michael.
Yeah, it really was a trick play by the Indians. Got them on the scoreboard after missing 3 pass plays that could, Indians could have scored there earlier in the ball game, but on there was that second possession they were able to get the ball in the end zone.
Sykes is going to keep it around the left side across the 30 and very driven out of bounds, very close to the first down marker.
That's Tegan Begley, my friend.
Oh, was it Begley?
Yes,
He did hand it off? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Missed the handoff.
Yeah. By number 53, Tyson Gretchen Tanner Mims.
Look like they're placing it right on the 34-yard line. That should be enough for a first down.
2nd and inches.
3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, I apologize.
Bagley 32 yards and 5 carries unofficially. 3rd and inches for the Indians.
Man, do I miss the days of a fullback and a halfback.
Yep. Here comes Westridge stacking the line. And Sykes is going to fake the handoff. He'll keep it across the 40, 45, across midfield, down to the 48-yard line of Westridge. And they fake the handoff up the middle, and Sykes went around the outside, away from the stacked defense.
Yes, sir. Another Kingsport Fitness first down.
On the tackle for the Wolves, number 28.
18 yards on the carry for Sykes. His first carry of the night.
That would be motion offense. Offsides on Westridge should be.
Prior to the snap, encroachment, defense, number 55. 5-yard penalty, still first down.
And that'll move the Indians to the 43-yard line, make it 1st and 5. First and 5, Tribe at the Westridge 43. 11:05 left first half. Dobyns-Bennett on top by a score of 7-0, looking to try to add to it.
I'd like to see the Indians try to go deep again on that pass play, see if we can't get a connection.
2 wides to the near side. Well, he's missed it 3 times. I'm not sure if they'll take that chance, but this would be the spot. And there it is. He's got Thomas complete at the 10, 5.
Yes!
Touchdown.
Yes!
Did he get in? Yes.
Yes, he did.
Oh, they're going to say the 1-yard line.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me, Mr. Official?
To Jalen Thomas.
Well, it was close. It was close.
That's okay. But that is a Kingsport Fitness first down anyway.
And they are in the Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating, and Air red zone. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line, and that was a good throw, but a really nice catch by Jalen Thomas, because he had to go to the outside, look over his right shoulder to make that catch.
Oh, okay. Saying his knee was down before the ball.
Here we go. 1st and goal, Indians, and they're going to go with the Wildcat. Tegan Bagley keeps it, and he's in for the touchdown.
Yes, sir. Beef Boys doing the business up front. Bagley. Oh, got a flag after the play.
Celebration? Is it going to be a personal foul?
I'm thinking personal foul. And it's going to be on Dobyns-Bennett.
You got to stay away from those, because now that's going to turn around and give Westridge good field position on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah.
The result of the play is a touchdown. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 7. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah. Got to keep your you can be excited, but you got to keep yourself in check.
And I know you want to play well. I know you want to show your buddies and stuff what you can do, but you've got to keep your composure.
Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick looks good. It is good. 10:08 remaining in the first half. Dobyns-Bennett 14, Westridge nothing. Indian football brought to you by Chance Cut Kiev. Kingsport continues after this. Nothing. Dobyns-Bennett, the scoring drive for the Tribe. 5 plays, 76 yards. It was a 1-yard run by Tegan Bagley, but a big pass play from Austin Sykes to Jalen Thomas for 42 yards down to the 1-yard line. But the personal foul, or the unsportsmanlike conduct, I should say, against Tegan Bagley after the touchdown Backs the Indians up to the 25 for the kickoff, and that means Westridge is probably going to get some pretty good field position, Mike.
Yeah, they are.
Kicking off for Dobyns-Bennett 37.
You just got yourself a 2-score lead, and now the Wolves itching to get back. And they drove the football pretty well that last possession. They got a little bit of confidence. They'll be looking to come right back. There's the boot. High end-over-end kick going to be taken at the 26, 30, 35. Hit and brought down. Well, they kept him outside the 40, but still good field position. 39-yard line is where Westridge will take over 1st and 10.
On the stop for Dobyns-Bennett, number 4.
Got to play smart. Got to play smart.
10 minutes left first half, 14-0 Indians. Westridge won the toss, deferred to the second half. Indian defense could really use a stop here. If you could get a stop here and the offense could put another one on the board before halftime, that'd be really nice.
You'd be sitting in high cotton.
2 wides near side to the far side. Wolves going to spread them out. Frazier and Amix in the backfield. Frazier, quick throw to the outside, complete. Broke a tackle, out of bounds around the 45, 46-yard line, they're going to say.
Complete to 14. Dylan
threw that ball around. Had to adjust his throwing angle that time to throw the ball around Tyree Thomas, who was coming in.
Bannon with the catch for 7. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Wolves at their own 46. And I would expect to see a lot of that, and then keep you honest with the run. There's Amex.
Nope, he's coming around the corner.
Oh, no. Frazier's got it. They were looking for Amex. Frazier pulled it back out, and he gets a nice gain into Dobyns-Bennett territory to the 47-yard line. And a first down for the Wolves.
The tackle for Dobyns-Bennett, number 11, Jackson Sensabaugh.
That's their 6th first down of this half.
7-yard carry for Frazier. Well, if it would have been Amex, the Indians had him stopped cold, but it wasn't. So they didn't. We'll stay with the 4 wide set, 2 to each side at the Tribe 47. Frazier, quick throw, complete, but driven out of bounds for what, a 1-yard pickup?
Yeah, who was that? Was that Xavier Goodwin? Yeah, coming up.
To Price, stopped by the Indians, number 5.
Jackson Price on the catch, only got a yard to the 46. Trey Frazier, 4 of 7 passing, 18 yards. 2nd and 9 from the Indian 46 for the Wolves.
Need to stop here.
Stay in that same set. Faked handoff, back to throw. Frazier's going to run, and he's caught. And the football is loose. Did he throw that?
He threw that, and it hit Jackson Sensabaugh right in his face mask.
He was going to run and apparently tried to see.
For Dylan.
I don't know if he saw somebody he thought he could shuffle it to.
I thought he was past the line of scrimmage.
I thought so too.
But, you know, what do I know?
It's
3rd and 9 from the 46. Indians need another play just like that one.
Yeah, they do.
Playing a little bit more press coverage now. Man in motion near side. Stepping up, throwing to the near side. Incomplete.
Great
good coverage.
Defense. Great coverage. Tylen Taylor with great coverage. Turned his head at the last minute. Jumped up, got his hands on the ball. Great coverage that time.
That was a beautiful pass by Frazier, too.
Yeah, and we got a flag on the play.
I hope it's
holding
not
offense. Number 56. That penalty's declined. 4th down.
4th down, okay. And that's going to send the punt team on for the Wolves. So the Indians, after giving up 14 yards in 2 plays, stiffened up and held, and now the Wolves will try to back them up. Watch for a fake. This is the type of field position where they would fake it. Indians sending, well, Tegan Bagley going to come out and go deep with
Tegan Begley also joins him.
Say, is that good one out there?
Yep. You got your binoculars with you?
No, I forgot to bring them. There's the kick into the way, and that's a terrible punt.
Oh, it's off the side of the foot.
Yep, goes out of bounds, so the Indians will get decent field position. Oh my! That is a 6-yard punt to the Dobyns-Bennett 40-yard line.
The Indians will take it all day long.
So the Indians 1st and 10 at their own 40. Well, they got the stop, Michael. Let's see if the offense can put another score on the board here.
If they do, that will go up at halftime, up 3 scores.
Well,
you
probably still have some time left on the clock.
Got some time left, yeah. But you get 3 scores early. Here you're saying something.
That would be huge. Bagley out there at the running back. The Indians will bring 2 wide to the near side. Moving left to right, the ball is on the far hash mark, so it's the wide side of the field, the near side. Faked hand. Nope, they're going to hand it off Bagley. And he tried to go outside, and here comes a flag. What's that going to be?
It's probably after his helmet popped off. It's probably going to be face mask. It's probably going to be a face mask.
If he'd have cut it inside instead of trying to go outside, he had running room.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to have to come out for a play. Let's see what this is.
He has to come out.
Personal foul.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask and twisting.
That's why his helmet
15-yard penalty on the defense. First down.
So he got to the 44 on the run. And then a face mask will take it all the way into the Westridge 41-yard line. And that'll be a Kingsport Fitness first down via the penalty route for the Indians.
And we'll take it.
8:15 counting left, first half. 14-0 Indians looking to build on it at the Westridge 41. Corday Moore out there. Sykes is going to keep it, trying to come around the near side. They missed a block and broke a tackle, and he's going to do well just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You got another face mask.
I don't see any flag. There is a flag.
Yeah, you got another face mask.
The Indians got lucky that because that play just blew up. I didn't see who it was for West.
Personal foul.
Right through.
Face mask. Defense. Number 55. 15-yard penalty. First down.
It's going to take the Indians down to the 26-yard line.
Hey, get them any way you can get them. And another Kingsport Fitness first down via the penalty. We'll take them.
So 1st and 10 Indians at the Westridge 26. 2 wides to the far side. Ball on the near hash mark. Corday Moore will stay out there as a running back. Peyton Franklin, the H-back, to the near side. Goes Moore out of the backfield, looking to throw. He hits Moore across the 25, breaks up, did not break the tackle. Only got a couple on that. Good coverage by Westridge, recovering because Corday Moore got that in good field position.
Yeah.
He was open, but
on the tackle for the Wolves.
I think maybe if he would have broke outside instead of trying to come back inside, he may have had a little bit more.
Perry.
Got a few more yards.
2nd and 8 Indians. Moore stays out there. Indians will bring 2 wides near side. Pruitt and Thomas, it looks like. Yep.
You are correct, sir.
7:22 and counting left in the first half. 14-0 Indians trying to add to it. Play clock down to 7. Snap. Rolling right. Looking. Throwing. Complete at the 10.
There
Thomas.
You go.
5.
Thomas.
And he's out at the 1.
No, he got in. They gave it to him this time. He gave it to him this time.
He hit the pylon.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. That is another Dobyns-Bennett touchdown. Jalen Thomas gets in this time. He missed it by an inch the last time, but he gets in this time. He wanted that touchdown. Nice little rollout pass by Sykes. Gets Thomas open in the flat in between the linebacker and the safeties, and he does the rest.
Ethan Klein on to attempt the extra point with 7:05 still to play in the first half. Snap, hold, kick is up, and it hit the upright. Did it get through?
It did.
Klein's point after attempt is
21-0 Indians. Indian football brought to you by Chance Scott Key of Kingsport continues right after this.
Taking off for Dobyns-Bennett, 37, Ethan Klein. Deep for the Wolves, number 5, Jackson Price. And number 10, Caleb Mabe.
7:05 remaining first half. It's 21-0 Dobyns-Bennett. We'll give you the scoring recap after the kickoff, as Ethan Klein has overcome a high snap and a boot off the upright and is 3 for 3 on extra points. There's the kickoff, end over end taken at the 13, across the 15, the 20, and brought down around the 30-yard line, where Westridge will take over first and 10.
For the Wolves,
Indian scoring drive, 3 plays, 40 yards, 24-yard pass, Sykes to Thomas. Extra point was good, and they were the beneficiary of 2 face mask penalties for a total of 30 yards thrown into that 40-yard drive.
Wow. And Jalen Thomas on the tackle on the kickoff return. He's scoring touchdowns, breaking up passes, and
making tackles on the special teams.
On the special teams. He's vying for our varsity trophies player of the game already.
Ball on the near hash mark. 2 players to the far side, 1 to the near side. Wolves moving right to left, trailing 21-0 now. It's an important series. Handoff, Amex comes right side, hit, dropped, 1-yard pickup.
And little brother on the tackle right there. Was it Tyree Thomas on the tackle right there?
26.
You say little brother, but he's the bigger of the 2.
Yeah, younger brother.
There you go.
Younger brother.
Well, my sister was much smaller than me, and she used to call me little brother. And she was older by about 6 years. 2nd and 9 Wolves. Boy, if the Indians could get a quick stop here. 3 wides far side. Handoff, Amex pops outside.
Oh, good tackle, Jack. Good tackle, Mr. Sensabaugh.
Yeah, wrapped him up. It looked like Amex was going to break it. Yeah, if he had, he was off to the races.
Yeah. He was gone. If Sensabaugh didn't pull him down, you could count it. He could have been running for the rest of the night.
It looked like he was trying to go off left tackle. There was nothing there, and popped off, bounced outside. And Sensabaugh wrapped up his legs. It looked like he was going to break it, but a sure tackle by Sensabaugh holds him to a 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd and 6 now from the 34 for the Wolves. 3 wides far side, 1 near side. They spread them out. Handoff, a little misdirection. Amex breaks the tackle, and he's got the first down. And there's a perfect example, Michael. You make that tackle in the initial contact. Wolves are punting now. Instead, they got a first down.
Yeah, we hit him, but we didn't wrap our arms around him. We tried to make one of those 4-letter word highlight plays, and a lot of times fundamentals works a lot better than highlights every now and then.
5:35 left first half. As the clock stops as Amex went out of bounds. Got to wrap up. If you wrap him up on the first contact, Wolves are punting the football away. Instead, 1st and 10 at their own 42. 3 wides far side, ball on the near hash. Again, they're moving right to left. 21-0 Indians. Handoff. Nope. Frazier keeps it, cuts across the 45, out near midfield. Brody Fields was in there at the running back spot this time. But Frazier kept it, brought down at the 49, a pickup of 7.
Frazier is a spunky, sparky little guy. He plays with a lot of intensity.
Reminds me a lot of Ball, the quarterback from Greenville last week.
Yeah.
With his ability to run.
Yeah.
Going to be a handoff.
No
place to go. Was that Fields or was that Amex? Fields. And he was stopped and dropped for a 3-yard loss back at the 46.
Man, Braylon Fugit read that, sniffed that out, and he was in there, wrapped him up tighter than a Christmas present from your favorite aunt. And Kosai Steele came in there and cleaned it up.
3rd down and 6 from the 46 for the Wolves, their own 46. 4:35 and counting left first half.
Indians need to stop right here.
Big time. 2 wides far side, 1 near side. And there's a whistle.
Timeout.
Justin didn't like what he saw. He's going to take a timeout.
Second time out of the half.
Let's take a 60-second break, and we'll be back right after this.
Braden's Barbecue for sponsoring this year's Press Box Meals. If you haven't visited Reed Burton and his crew at Braden's, you're missing out. You can also visit the new Braden's Pantry, your one-stop shop to stock your pantry this fall. Thank you, Braden's Barbecue, and Roll Tide.
Third and 6 for Westridge at their own 46 with 4:26 remaining first half. Dobyns-Bennett leading it 21-0. Faked handoff, throwing near side, incomplete. He had a man open, and it would have been a first down, trying to hit Dayton Brown, but Frazier off target with the throw a little bit too far in front. That's going to bring up a fourth down. And another punting situation for the Wolves with 4:16 left. The Indians will get the football back, and Michael, enough time, if they could get a big play or two, could potentially tack some more points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, because the last drive took them about 2 minutes or so to get down the field. Of course, there was 2 face mask penalties.
Yeah, you get 30 yards worth of penalties on the defense.
Yeah.
Let's see what kind of punt. They have not done a good job punting the football. There's a bad snap. There's a kickoff to the right side. It's going to be caught at the 24.
Oh, he's got, ooh.
And brought down. And that was a good one on the return, but looked like he was going to have some running room, but they closed very quickly.
Yeah, I thought if he could break that tackle, he could have been off to the races right there.
29-yard line, though, is where Indians will take over 1st and 10.
After the play, personal foul on the receiving team, number 5. 15-yard penalty. It'll be first down, Westridge.
That's a good question. 15-yard penalty against Dobyns-Bennett because Zabian Goodwin called for a personal foul. And he was a return man.
Correct.
Coming Monday night.
So I'm not sure exactly what he...
Correction. Personal foul on the kicking team, number 5. 15-yard penalty, first down.
On the other side.
Oh, was it offsetting penalties? No, it was, he said, oh, number 5.
Yeah.
But he said on the return team,
Yeah, he did. He must have messed up.
So it was against the Wolves.
Yeah.
And so that was a personal foul.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to move it 15 yards forward. So the Indians, instead of starting at the 29, will take over at their own 44. Maybe that was enough. Well, no, the flag was up here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It wasn't back. I thought maybe there was a face mask on the return, but it was up here just across midfield. So 4:05 remaining first half. Indians at their own 44, already up 21-0. Quick throw to the near side, complete to Thomas across the 45,
Go,
50,
Jalen.
45, 40, and he's picked up and dropped at about the 38-yard line of Westridge, and a big play for the Indians.
For an Indian first down.
Thought I saw another flag, but I didn't. It is, to say it is a little intense and getting a little testy out there, Don, is an understatement. That's a good tackle. That's a good textbook tackle.
84 yards on 3 catches and a touchdown for Jalen Thomas. And the Indians in Westridge territory at the 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Another Kingsport Fitness first down.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
3.5 left in the first half. Handoff. Bagley kicks outside across the 30, 25, spins 20, 15, and there's a flag down. That's going to come back. Holding at about the 29-yard line. I think that's what the call is going to be. And that's going to bring it back. It'll be 1st and 11, if I'm correct on that. And that negates a really nice run
offense,
by Keegan
number
Bagley.
2, 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Yep. So he got 9 yards on the carry to the 29.
Okay. From the spot.
And then to mark it off from the spot, so take it 10 yards back.
And that'll take it back to the 39-yard line and makes it 1st and 11.
Corday Moore.
I think I just said that, didn't I?
You did. And Corday's going to replace Teagan.
Yep. Boy, that was a nice run by Teagan.
Yeah, it was. He gets a nice...
Kicked it out, was running, kicked it outside.
Yeah.
Made a nice spin move at about the 20.
Yeah, did a little Cupid shuffle out there. He
Yep.
didn't really do anything fancy. Just kind of slid his feet. And
Well, I haven't heard that for a long time.
Cupid shuffle.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
High snap, handoff, going around the left side. Across the 35.
Talon Taylor.
Yep, Talon Taylor coming from the slot. Gets across the 35 down to the 33-yard line.
Reminder, Jayfred Johnson
That's a pickup of 6.
is a smoke-free and tobacco-free facility. This includes e-cigarettes. Thank you.
So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Indians at the 33 of the Wolves. 2:51 and counting left in the first half. Indians eating up time. Be nice if they could get some more points too. Sykes, and there's a whistle.
Motion.
Pre-snap penalty.
Motion.
Yep.
Motion.
Prior to snap, false start. Offense,
Indians
number
hurting
52.
themselves here with
5-yard
these penalties,
penalty,
Mike.
second out.
Yeah. Watch the football, guys. Don't listen to, even though you know the snap count, watch the football.
Moving it back to the 38, so now we got 2nd and 10. You had a first down inside the 20. You got 2nd and 5, and now you got 2nd and 10. There's a delayed handoff, and Corday Moore caught from behind. That play, if that snap is not high, Corday Moore is not caught from behind, but that gave the linebacker coming in from the outside time to come around and catch him.
Yeah.
Pickup of just a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Corday Moore deserved better than that on that carry. I mean, seriously.
Yeah. Got to get a block in there. Got to get the snap right first, and that way you can throw your timing off.
Under 2 minutes left now, just past the 2-minute mark. Bagley back out at the running back. 3rd and 9 Indians from the 37-yard line.
They're coming.
Back to throw, looking, throwing, and he was hit as he was throwing. He had Bagley wide open, Mike.
Yeah, and Bagley didn't think the pass was for him, so he didn't raise a hand to try to put his hand on it, but that pass was to him. It was hot.
Well, Sykes did a good job getting rid of it. I thought he was going to get sacked, but he got rid of it. Bagley, I don't know if Bagley actually saw it coming.
He may not have.
The game from the field house.
So,
to Kingsport.
Do we now? Well, we're going to punt. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Well, Indians shot themselves in the foot on that possession. They should have had more points than that.
Yeah,
or should have had more points, period.
Yeah, what looked like a promising drive at the beginning turns out to be not so good.
Yep, kind of like the first possession of the football game.
Watch for some trickeration right here, Don. Okay.
Low snap, and there's whistles. We run out. Did we the play clock?
Delay of game.
We did.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Are they going? I would decline that.
Move it back to the 42. We saw officially a 41-yard punt, but it was actually about 4 or 5 yards deep into the end zone on that first possession. This is just the second punt of the night for the Tribe. Good snap. Kick is away.
Oh, not good.
Oh, that is not a good punt. It is going to take a little bit of an Indy bounce, but it goes out of bounds at around the 25-yard line. I think he was trying to go for the corner, Mike, and it just went off his side of his foot.
Yeah.
So Westridge will get it at their own 23-yard line with 1:37 to play in the first half. If you're Dobyns-Bennett, just don't give up anything big.
No, nobody gets behind you. Don't play prevent, but don't let anybody get behind you either.
21-0 Dobyns-Bennett with 1:37 left in the first half of play. Bill Meade will have, for those on the radio listening, Bill Meade will have a Food City halftime scoreboard for us. And we'll recap the first half of play. 2 eyes to each side for the Wolves. Frazier's going to keep it. Brought down at the 24, pickup of just a yard.
Parker DeFord.
Oh, they're going to give him 2 yards out to the 25.
Parker DeFord on the tackle, playing a little defense tonight.
Parker DeFord.
Every time I see 44, I think 2 people. John Riggins and Chuck Foreman.
There you go. Oh, Chuck Foreman from the Vikings. And they were both bruisers.
Oh, my gosh.
Frazier back to throw, comes near side, complete. And he got out of bounds, and that was completed to...
Sykes pass complete to number 10, Caleb
Mab.
Yep.
On the tackle, number 13, Cainan Taylor.
They're going to give it to him at the 33. So it's going to be short of the first down by, nope, he got the first down.
Got the first down.
8 yards on the pickup. .58 seconds remaining in the first half. 2 wides each side. Frazier back to throw. Here comes pressure. Going to roll right. No flags. Throwing downfield.
He tripped. Turf Monster got him.
Did he catch it?
No, Turf Monster got him. And they just called a flag penalty on Gabe Marshall for unnecessary roughness.
Roughing the passer?
Probably roughing the passer, but he hit him. As he hit him, he got him low, and he kind of flipped him, but that was his
after the play. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 0. 15-yard penalty results in a first down.
My.
Yeah, and that you don't need that 49 seconds. Now all of a sudden Westridge is in position where they can take a couple of shots, Mike.
Yeah, they can.
It's going to bring it all the way out to the 48-yard line.
And that's another first down for them.
49.1 seconds. You cannot fool around and let them score here. You got a 3-score lead potentially going into the locker room. Don't fool around and let them get points on the board, because then they get the ball first to start the second half as well.
Yep.
3 receivers bunched in tight near side, 1 to the far side. We're going to send a man in motion left to right. Pass is incomplete. They did a great job. The Indians did not have coverage there because the man that was lined up to cover him started to come in on a blitz and then turned around and tried to chase. And the man that he should have had, and that was Jackson Price, was wide open.
Yeah, he was.
Trey Frazier missed him. Got a hand on it. It was very reminiscent of a couple of those passes to Rome Pruitt early in the football game for the Indians. 2nd and 10 from their own 48 for the Wolves. 42.8 seconds left in the first half. 3 wides far side, 1 near side. Frazier.
A little misdirection.
Yep. Counter play down the left sideline. Out of bounds. Amex down to the Dobyns-Bennett 34-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by Begley. Peyton Franklin missed the tackle. Begley had to knock him out of bounds.
Yeah, we talked about you cannot let them get big plays, and there's a big one right there. 15-yard roughing penalty, and what was it? 18-yard run right there by Amex. 36.4 seconds left, and they're at the Dobyns-Bennett 34-yard line. Now they can definitely take some shots if they want. 2 wides to each side. Again, the counter. This time the Indians have sniffed out. And he's run out of bounds back outside the 40.
Ethan Amex on the carry.
He loses, but
42. I thought it was going to be the 41. Loss of 8.
Wow. Tyree Thomas again on the tackle. The Thomas brothers doing work tonight.
That brings up 2nd and 16 with 30.5 seconds remaining. I'm sorry, 2nd and 18. 3 wides far side, 1 near side. Frazier back to throw. Here comes the blitz. Oh, and he's hammered. And throw overthrows the intended receiver. Clean hit, hard hit, but a clean hit for the Indians that time. Did you see who that was blitzing?
Sledgehammer.
That's what I thought. 3rd and 18 for the Wolves with 25.3 seconds remaining at the Indian 42.
Yeah, right there, you got to make a business decision if you're Frazier.
Well,
you got to get rid of the ball a little quicker and get out of the way.
And they are probably, even though it's a 42, with the time left, they're in 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
2 wides far side, 2 near side. Ball in the near hash. And in motion, right to left. Now 3 in the slot near side. Frazier back to throw. Throwing far side, way overthrew. That was miscommunication because Bannon was cutting in and Frazier was throwing to the outside.
Yeah, I think the receiver may have ran the wrong route right there.
I don't know if that's a read route where they have to be on the same page. And, and you know, in the pros or in college, a lot of times that's what that is. Yeah. You read and they just weren't making the same read, and they're not going to go for it. They're going to go ahead and punt it.
Yeah.
With 19 seconds left, they're going to kick it away. I'm surprised.
Well, they figure if they do go for it and don't get it, you can leave Dobyns-Bennett a chance to throw one down the field.
Well, yeah, but 19 seconds, that's where you play prevent. But I'm not the coach. I'm sitting up here.
Yeah.
It's easy to second guess up here, isn't it?
No.
So snap, kick.
Don't hit him.
Indians were coming for it. And it's going to be, they're going to let it go. And it's going to go out of bounds at the 6 with 10 seconds left. Clock is still
flag.
running.
You've got a flag right here, back here. That's going to back the Indians up 2 more yards.
What is this one going to be for?
Probably unsportsmanlike.
You got to keep control of your emotions here. You can't let that.
After the play, personal foul, receiving team number 7, 15-yard penalty.
Bagley again. He's had a personal foul and an unsportsmanlike conduct. He's done good things, but you can't keep getting penalties like that.
Coaches out there on the field going to ask the white hat, what exactly did he do, or did he say something, or what exactly happened to enable to draw that penalty? Because I really didn't see anything as I took a look back up here.
That's going to move them back to the 3-yard line with 8.9 seconds remaining.
And since they're in the shotgun, they can't take a knee because that would be a safety.
Yeah, and I don't know that they have practiced under center snaps. We have not seen one all season. So it'll be interesting to see what the Tribe does here. Corday Moore is the running back with Sykes. And Westridge has got 1 timeout remaining. Sykes is going to take it, keep it. Thought he was going to break a tackle, but not able to. Gets to the 5 for a pickup of 2.
That's it.
And Westridge is not going to take the last timeout. That'll be the end of the first half. The score, Dobyns-Bennett 21. Westridge nothing. When we come back, it'll be Bill Meade with the Food City halftime scoreboard on Indian football, brought to you by Scott Key of Kingsport right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Westridge High School Marching Band. The Westridge Band is under the field leadership of Will Henson, Zach Sawyers, and Levi Johnson. The 2024 Westridge Band staff includes Dick Ruth, Chris Smithson, Dylan Renner, Ivy Blazier, Braden Carr, Luke Fox, Kyle Jones, Jeremiah Lewis, Nick Ruth, Chris Smithson, Sarah Stacy, Sierra Stratton, Hannah Kestner, Anna Stacy, Candace Mitchell, and Lawrence Rucker. This year's show is titled The Girl in Red. Show designed by C.J. Barrow, Michael J. Miller, and Shane Gwaltney, and Alec Lubin, featuring music by Billie Eilish. Soloists are Katie Fillers, Sydney Culhane, and Daisy Ketron. Henson and Zach Sawyers. Is the Westridge Band ready? Westridge Band, you may begin your performance. Ladies and gentlemen, your Westridge High School Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Dobyns-Bennett High School Marching Band. Tonight, the band will be performing their 2024 halftime production entitled The Race. Musical selections include the Mario Kart theme, The Final Countdown by Europe, Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna, The Distance by Cake, and Home Sweet Home by Motley Crue. Featured musicians include rhythm section Micah Hale, Henry Clendenin, Madison Ball, J.T. Williams, and Justin Holloman. Sax, Liam Klug, Chris Egan, Wyatt McGuire, Gabe Glenn, Luke Nash, Jalen Stargell, and Eli Turner. Trumpets, Will Lively, Jonathan Russell, Luke Malik, Blake Waterman, Jack Wernick, and Billy Clayman. Mellophones, Kaylee Hughes and Adeline Little. Trombones, Victor Kitzmiller, Claire Mooney, Sam Wellman, and Chris Watts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome drum majors Caden Powers, Claire Lee, Mia McVeigh, and Cam Sewell, and the Dobyns-Bennett High School Marching Band. Let's go.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the fire go up. Churning and burning, they yearn for the cup. They definitely maneuver in bustle for rain. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and loud, they forth of the turns. The power she's spoken and secretly turned. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and get out of town. The arena's empty, except for one man still driving. He's driving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the balloons come up. The long ago, somebody broke up the cup. But he's driving, hugging the turns, and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need. Because he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's riding on his horse. He's going the distance. He's going the distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Dobyns-Bennett High School Marching Band. Here are some partial scores of interest around the region. Davy Crockett leads Daniel Boone in the musket ball at halftime, 21-0. At half, Science Hill 14, Jeff County 7. Tennessee High trails Morristown West 10-7, second quarter. Greenville in the second quarter leads Cherokee 32-0. And it's Sullivan East over Volunteer in the second quarter, 14-0. Fans, we'd like to welcome back to Dobyns-Bennett, former Dobyns-Bennett High School football coach Ted Wilson. Fans also say hello to classmates from 1974 as the Dobyns-Bennett class celebrates its 50th reunion at the field house of Dobyns-Bennett. Welcome back to Dobyns-Bennett.
Dobyns-Bennett presents Flashback Friday. Dobyns-Bennett, Sullivan South, 2006.
Here we go again. Bad Boy South. Get on Field USA. Block Entertainment. Yeah. So I go by the name Nitty.
It was a battle of top 10 teams at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. The Indians ranked number 4 in Class 5A, and South ranked 8th in Class 4A. It was also a showdown between two of Northeast Tennessee's top quarterbacks, Bo Burton from Dobyns-Bennett and Kurt Phillips from South. But the suspense didn't last long. 3 plays into the game, Burton found his favorite target, Cody Sensabaugh.
A shotgun for Bo. 3-step drop. Burton's got time. Looking over the middle. He's got a man. Caught. Sets the ball wide open to 50. 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. See ya. Touchdown, Dobyns-Bennett. Over the middle. Sets the ball. And he's off to the races. Touchdown.
The Indians were just getting warmed up. Marquez Barnes scored from the 2 to make it a 2-touchdown game. Meanwhile, the Rebels struggled with the center-to-quarterback exchange, with 3 mishandled snaps in the first quarter alone. The third one went over quarterback Kurt Phillips' head for a safety and a 16-0 lead, and it went from bad to worse for South as the Indians dipped into their bag of tricks with Justin Sylvester and Cody Sensabaugh.
Last year was 7-6. Toss sweep to Sylvester. Halfback options. He's wide open. He's out there. It's his. It's a touchdown. He got it. He will go untouched. Touchdown, Dobyns-Bennett on the option from Sylvester to Cody Sensabaugh. Nobody got him. They burned him in the backfield of the secondary. Wide open 1-yard strike, and it is showtime.
After 1 quarter, it was already 23-0. And just before halftime, the Indians lined up for a field goal. Or at least they tried. But Joseph Throp came through.
A 27-yard field goal. Fake! Throp takes it and runs with it. Throp running to the far side. Throp make it in. He'll go. Oh, he's going to be tackled where at? Maybe the 1-yard line. No, he scored! Throp scored!
It was 30-0 at halftime, and Dobyns-Bennett wasn't done.
Burton, 3rd and goal from the 3. 3-step drop, throws over the middle, Throp touchdown. Slant pattern wide open, Joseph Throp, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game, and it's a blowout. High formation, Pappas and Barnes. Barnes gets the call. Big hole, 50, across midfield, breaks another tackle, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Marquez Barnes.
Total yardage, the Indians 399, the Rebels 37. The final score, Dobyns-Bennett 44, South nothing.
Meet me in the trail, it's going down. Meet me in the mall, it's going down. Meet me in the club, it's going down. Anywhere you meet me, guaranteed to go down. Young Chuck, Nitty strikes again. It's the Nitty beat.
first downs. Dobyns-Bennett with 7 penalties. West Ridge with 5 penalties. And a couple of, as we like to call them, bonehead penalties, personal fouls.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Those are situations where, and I realize that there's a lot of emotion in this football game, but you've got to contain that emotion and play the game.
Yeah.
Because those are the types of mistakes that can come back to haunt you, even though you're up 3 scores.
Look at, just point to the scoreboard and let that do the talking for you. No need to say anything, or if you don't say it where the officials can hear it, don't give that. If they shove you, don't give the shove back, because 9 times out of 10, they always catch the second shove.
It's the guy that retaliates and gets caught. Dobyns-Bennett getting ready to kick off here to start the second half of play. Westridge will be going from left to right here in the second half.
Number 5, Jackson Price. And number 10, Caleb Mab.
Price and Mab deep for the Wolves. Ethan Klein getting ready to kick off for the Tribe. And the second half is underway.
Offsides?
It appears so. So they'll move it back 5 yards, and the Indians will kick off from the 35-yard line.
As we talked
prior to
about
snap,
earlier.
Offside, kicking team, 5-yard penalty, re-kick.
We just talked about penalties.
Got to be more disciplined.
Yeah.
And Coach Christian not happy because he handles special teams, does he not?
Yes, he does, if I'm not mistaken. There's a drumstick on the field, and not the kind you want.
My favorite part of the turkey and the chicken.
Oh, yeah. Dark meat all day, baby. And it's not a bad ice cream treat either.
At Thanksgiving time, when I carve the turkey, I always cut a leg off first and put it on a plate on the side, and I say, that's mine, don't anybody touch it. Oh, good coverage by the Indians. The kick was bobbled back there.
Yeah.
The handle. And picked it up at about the 18-yard line, and that was Mab.
Yeah.
And
Kosiah
he just got hammered at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Kosiah still introduced himself to Mab really very efficiently right there.
So good coverage by the Indians. I completely lost the ball. I couldn't see it.
Yeah. I've had trouble with that tonight too, and I don't know. It's I don't know why.
Well, dark sky, dark football.
But we have lights. We have a laser light show.
Yeah. Frazier hands it off. Amex. And he's going to fight for about 4 yards. Oh, they're going to give him 5 all the way out to the 29. I didn't think he'd gotten that far.
Yeah. He met Devin Murdoch. Devin Murdoch met him in the hole, and
Devin Murdoch.
He was able to push Devin Murdoch forward a little bit.
Is that Murdoch that lost a shoe?
No, that's Tyree Thomas lost a shoe.
Yeah. So Cordell will come in. Cordell Moore.
Coming in to play linebacker.
Yeah. 2nd and 5, Wolves. Frazier's going to keep it around the left side.
Franklin from behind.
He's going to get a first down out across the 35 to the 36. 7-yard pickup.
By 22,
and first down on the first possession of the second half for Westridge. 21-0 Indians.
They ran to the side where Tyree Thomas came out. Moore was over there kind of outmanned.
Yeah, now they've switched him back out. 3 wides near side. Handoff coming around the near side. Cutting up the field is Amex, and he's hit, gets out to the 41. Another 5 yards. Boy, they're getting chunks, aren't they?
They're getting chunks, but man, there's some hitting going on. I heard every time they get hit, what was that? Marshall got him kind of up in the air a little bit, and somebody else came in while he was up in there, came in and cleaned it up.
Well, the Wolves are firing off. Getting 5, 6, 7 yards of crack here, running the football to start the second half. 2nd and 5 at their own 41. Trying to make this a 2-score game. That looked like somebody moved early.
Motion.
Yep. Right tackle looked like he left early for the Wolves. That's going to back him up, make it 1st and 10. Or
prior to the snap,
10.
All start. Offense, number 82. 5-yard penalty. Still 2nd down.
So moves him back to the 36, and it'll be 2nd and 10. This is that's the type of situation now the Indians have to take advantage of.
Yeah. That last shift by the defensive line caused the offensive player to move. Instead of watching the football, he was watching the guy he was supposed to block, trying to figure out who he was supposed to block, and wanted to get out there, and it messed him up a little bit.
Trying to get a head start.
Yeah, just a little.
3 wides far side. Amex hit, breaks 1 tackle, struggles forward, driven back, and I thought they'd give him to the 37-yard line, but they're not. It's going to be no gain at the 36, so it's going to be 3rd and 10.
Nice gang tackling by the Indians. Kosai still hit him first. Thomas hit him second. Then I think Tylen Taylor and Franklin finished him off.
They're going to move the 3 wides to the near side of the field. That's the boundary side, as the ball is on the near hash mark. So 3 wide receivers stuck into that little section there. Let's see if they try to run something to the far side then. 3rd and 10 at the 36 for the Wolves. Frazier back to throw. Looking right. Here comes pressure. Stops, and there's a flag. I think we're going to have a hold. And if it is, that pass is incomplete, was intended for Bannon. If it's a hold, it's going to be probably declined because that would bring up 4th and 10.
Holding offense, number 70. Penalties decline.
Decline it.
4th down.
It'll bring up 4th down.
Tylen Taylor comes limping off with a little hitch in his giddy up, holding that hamstring. Hopefully it's just a cramp.
Look at Coach run down the sidelines. Oh, he's trying to tell him where he wants him.
I've seen Coach Christian ride a bike pretty fast. I hadn't seen him run that
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That might be worth talking about on the coaches show at Center Street Grill and Smokehouse this next Thursday. There's a snap. Kick is away.
Short kick.
Wobbly kick. It's going to go out of bounds. The Indians will have it at about their own 32, maybe 33-yard line. 8:52 remaining in the 3rd quarter, so Westridge runs off a little more than 3 minutes. And the penalty backed him up, and that hurt him, and the Indians were able to take advantage of it. It'll be the 33-yard line.
Yeah, penalties have cost both teams tonight, have been drive stoppers and momentum killers for both teams tonight.
Well, let's see if the Indians can get the offense rolling. This would be a perfect way to start the second half, get a defensive stop, and then put points on the board. That could really take the wind out of the Wolves' sails.
I think they're going to try to open up with another pass again.
2 wides to the far side, ball on the near hash mark. Indians moving right to left. Little throw underneath to Franklin. Goes outside across the 40, 45, out near the 49, and we're going to get a penalty.
Got a hold, 2 holdings, a hold probably.
Handoff to
Jalen Thomas out there.
Franklin, a flag on the play.
And we had a Kingsport Fitness 1st down, but it's going to come back. Got out to the 44-yard line for an 11-yard pickup.
Holding offense, number 8, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
Ashlyn Perry, please report to the lower press box. Thank you.
And then a hold. We'll move it back to should be the 34. It'll remain 1st down. It'll be 1st and 9. By the way, I understand former Dobyns-Bennett head coach Ted Wilson in the house tonight.
Yeah.
Down on the sidelines.
Coach making appearance making a rare appearance out tonight.
Yeah. Of course, I found that out from former head coach Graham Clark.
Riverboat gambler.
And in motion right to left is Thomas. Sykes is going to keep it across the 35, breaks the tackle, dives forward, across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Pickup of 7.
Nice little pickup on 1st down. Playbook's wide open on 2nd and 3.
2nd and 2, actually.
2nd and 2.
Yeah, because it was 1st and 9.
You are correct,
You
sir.
were thinking 1st and 10.
I was. They didn't say there was going to be math.
It's football. What do you expect there to be?
Okay. Like I said, no math.
1 wide to each side. Keep it on the ground. Big hole across midfield down to the 46-yard line. Yep, 47 is where they're going to place it.
Tegan Begley.
Yep.
Another Kingsport Fitness 1st down.
12-yard pickup for Bagley.
That
Got about 4 of those yards running backwards.
Whatever it takes. 2 wides near side, ball on the far hash mark as the Indians move right to left. Up 21-0, 7:43 left in the third quarter. Thomas will go in motion from left to right. Quick throw, and that is knocked down.
Who was that big man got up there? Was
probably Tatum.
82. Trent Tatum.
Tatum.
Good call.
He's the biggest guy out there. It had to be Tatum. I didn't even need to see the number.
Yeah.
I just looked and went, yeah, that's Tatum.
Him's a big boy.
Yes, he is.
Now he's going where? Signed with? Did he sign?
He has
with somebody?
not signed. I know ETSU is looking at him.
Okay.
Among others.
Yeah.
Handoff, Bagley. Oh, he's tried to make a cut and he slipped and fell.
Yeah, he did.
At the 44 for a pickup of 3, and it's going to be 3rd and 7.
And we've got a late flag. It's going to be probably unsportsmanlike on West Ridge after the play has already been blown dead.
Well, that would be good for the Indians.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 1, 15-yard penalty. That results in a first down.
We'll take it.
Well, Westridge shooting themselves in the foot now. That'll take the Indians all the way down to the 29-yard line of Westridge.
That'll give the Indians another Kingsport Fitness first down.
Yes, it will. 7:24 remaining in the third quarter. 21-0 Indians. First possession of the second half, and they're trying to add to that lead after the defense got a stop on the Wolves to start the second half.
Lot of emotion in this ball game. We talked about it in the pregame. It's still a high, and football's an emotional sport anyway.
Yeah. But especially when you got the county school coming into the city.
Yeah.
Bagley up the middle, dragging tacklers with him. Oh my!
Go run, Tegan.
He started with 1, then 2, I think added to 3.
Yeah.
Got all the way down to the 22-yard line for a pickup of 7.
Number 43.
Can you tell Tegan missed playing last week?
Yeah, buddy. 68 yards and 11 carries tonight for Tegan Bagley. And a touchdown. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Indians at the 22-yard line of the Wolves as the clock continues to count down. Nearing 6.5 minutes left in this third quarter. 2 wides near side, 1 to the far side. Handoff, Bagley up the middle. Spins across the 20. He should have the first down.
He does. He does another Kingsport Fitness first down.
Up down to the 18-yard line. 4 more yards on that one.
And they are in the Steve Huff Plumbing and Heating and Air red zone.
Yes, they are.
First down, Dobyns.
2 wides near side, 1 to the far side. Indians 1st and 10 at the Wolves' 18-yard line. Looking to add to the 21-0 lead here on the Indians' first possession of the second half.
Comes a blitz.
Blitz up the middle. Bagley spins away from it. Cuts outside 15, 10, down to the 9.
Tegan Bagley.
They're going to give him the 8. That's going to be very close to the first down.
Oh no, that is a Kingsport Fitness first down. Man, that blitz came and
right up the middle, and Bagley saw it and just spun away from it.
Yep.
And then he was off and running.
Sykes kind of sidestepped him. Bagley put him in the spinneroonie.
Yep. And after all that work, Tegan's going to come to the sidelines to get a breather, and it's Corday Moore out there. 3 wides to the far side for the Indians.
Tegan's a little tired.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, he's a little tired. Get up in there, Corday.
Corday Moore. I got so used to saying Bagley, I was going to start saying Bagley, but it's Corday Moore, and he gets down to the 6-yard line. Yep.
82.
Just a pickup of 2.
Trent Tatum.
Been tough sledding for Corday tonight. 3 carries, 5 yards.
Yeah.
2nd and goal from the 6. Indians need to punch it in. 3 wides to the near side. That's the boundary side as the ball is on the near hash mark. Man in motion, and there's
prior to snap, false start.
False start
Offense,
penalty,
number
and move the
53,
Indians back to the
5-yard
11.
penalty, still
First
second
and
down.
goal from the 11 now. Well, you don't need those kind of mistakes.
No, run the same play. Just pay attention to what you're doing.
Well, same formation. 3 wides near side, plus Peyton Franklin. There goes Thomas. Faked handoff, throw behind Franklin. Got to the 7. Pickup of 4.
Same play they ran last week against Greenville. This time the pass is out in front of him a little bit.
Well, it's still kind of behind him.
Yeah.
3rd and goal from the 7 for the Indians.
And the pass was just a little low. I'd like to see him try to run the option.
Run something with Austin.
Yeah, take him back with you and run, maybe you can pitch it or either cut it up.
Bagley's back out there at the running back. Play clock down to 7. 5. 3. There's the snap. Faked handoff. Quick throw near side. Complete.
There you go.
Touchdown, Dobyns-Bennett.
Peyton Franklin. Touchdown, Dobyns. Nice little swing pass out to Franklin in the flat for the tight end. Another touchdown for the Indians, and that takes it to 27-0 here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they got nice isolation with Peyton Franklin coming out from that left side.
Yep.
And the Indians leading at 27-0 now, awaiting Ethan Klein's extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. 3:44 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 28-0 Tribe over the Wolves. Indian football brought to you by Chanscott Key of Kingsport continues after this. Nothing. Dobyns-Bennett. Just 3:44 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Both teams have had a possession, Michael, but the Indians eating up a lot of clock on that last one. Let's see, about a little over 6 minutes, and they end up getting a score, and we'll recap the scoring drive after the kickoff. There's the boot. High end over end kick going down to the 10. To the 15, the 20 coming near side. Up, didn't get to the 20, stopped at the 19. Indian scoring drive, 11 plays, 67 yards. Again, eating up a little over 6 minutes. It was a 7-yard pass from Sykes to Franklin, and the extra point good, giving the Indians a 28-0 lead. So Westridge just now starting their 2nd offensive possession of the 3rd quarter. Each team has had 1, and we've got just 3:37 remaining in the 3rd. So the Indians using up a lot of time and getting points on the board. That's exactly the way you want to draw it up.
Most definitely. That tackle that time by Corday Moore really laid the wood to him.
Empty backfield, 3 wides near side, 2 to the far side. Man in motion from left to right. Little quarterback draw, and Frazier is only going to get 2. Brought down to the 21-yard line.
Thomas again, younger Thomas again on the tackle was rushing up to try to.
You want to call Tyree the little brother again, don't you?
Yeah, but he ran up, making a rush up the backfield, up to field there. Saw the quarterback cutting through and was able to reverse his field and get the tackle.
He's got the size to bring that big quarterback down, too.
Yeah, he does.
2nd and 8 Wolves. Empty backfield again. And bring a man in motion from right to left. Frazier's going to come near side, got away from one tackler, going to come outside, puts his head down, dives forward, and he's going to be a yard short of the first down at the 28-yard line.
Good run by Frazier. Marshall overran him in the backfield. He was able to kind of juke him and able to get around there and pick up good yardage for the Wolves.
3rd and a yard. 28-0 Dobyns-Bennett. Ball on the Westridge 28. 2:27 and counting left in the 3rd quarter.
3rd down.
Everybody in tight. He hands it off. Amex pops through. Look out.
Oh, good tackle.
Good, clean tackle. That's going to be Levi Chappell, who came in and wrapped him up. If he does not get Amex, he's gone.
Yeah, he is.
Got all the way out to the 43-yard line. 15-yard pickup. Those are scary plays. Everybody was in tight. They were in tight. Yep. Indians had everybody stacked up, and if you can get through those, you're off to the races. Now they're going to stay with the same formation. It's a true wing T. Handoff coming around the left side is Fields. He'll get out to the 49-yard line for a 6-yard pickup. You know, they went with this formation a couple of years ago and were extremely successful with it offensively.
Yeah, because nobody really runs the wing T anymore. Everybody wants to run the spread stuff, and it kind of confuses defenses.
Last team that I saw do that on a regular basis, I think, was Tennessee High.
Yeah.
Indians used to run this.
They did.
There's Fields again. Going around the left side, he's got the first down to the Dobyns-Bennett 46-yard line. Another 5.
And the Wolves in this tight set are blowing the Indians off the line of scrimmage and making holes for the running backs to get through. They're going to it again, Don.
Yep, they're going to stay with it.
I don't blame them. It's working.
Coming around the right side, Amex breaks a tackle, and he's got another 10.
Yeah, he was stopped in his tracks, and then somehow or another picked up a gear and burst through there.
78 yards on 15 carries for Amex, and they're driving with this formation. 42 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh, good tackle right there.
Yep.
Marshall. Is that Marshall on the bottom of the pile again? It is.
Amex with the carry.
Amex didn't have running room that time, did he?
No, he bobbled the toss also.
Gabe Marshall.
No gains, 2nd and 10, Wolves at the Indian 36. And I think they're going to let the clock run out, Michael. Maybe not. They might take one more snap down to 8.
There ain't no hurry.
Down to 5, which is interesting, down 28-0. They will not get the snap off. That's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
28, Westridge, nothing. Indian football brought to you by Chance Scott Kiev Kingsport continues right after this. 12 minutes left here at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Dobyns-Bennett leading Westridge 28-0. Wolves have it 2nd and 10 at the Dobyns-Bennett 36-yard line. They've been running the wing T this entire possession, just their second of the second half. They'll stay with it, with the exception of getting stacked for no yardage that last carry. They've been getting good chunks. And a little misdirection. It's going to be Amex going right side, and he's going to keep his legs churning, but he's only going to get two. Only going to get 2 down to the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 8, but they're in 4-down territory.
Ethan Amex.
Devin Murdoch came out of there with the football, but I guess they said his forward progress had stopped.
Well, probably blew the whistle, so. Third and 8, they are clearly down 4 touchdowns, clearly in 4-down territory. So you got to make it 4th and long.
They're not in a hurry at all.
If they score on this possession, look for an onside kick or some kind of a pooch into a dead spot. Back to throw, Frazier. Here comes pressure. Steps up, throwing. He's got a man open in the near side. 25, 20, 15. Breaks a tackle down to the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal. Indians with poor tackling in the secondary.
Pass complete.
And that was Bannon. Gets all the way down to the 5. That is a 29-yard pickup. One of the biggest plays of the night for the Wolves.
Gracyn Frazier.
1st and goal down at the Dobyns-Bennett 5-yard line. That may have been I think that was the biggest play of the night for them.
Could be.
Amex.
He's going to walk into the end zone.
Score.
Ethan
Well, workmanlike effort for the Wolves as they score with 10:53 left in the football game.
Give them credit. They did what they had to do to get a score. They ran that wing T to perfection. A good little pass play there in the middle there to get 29 yards. Kick is up.
And it is good. 10:53 remaining in the football game. Dobyns-Bennett 28, Westridge 7. Indian football brought to you by Chance Scott Key of Kingsport continues after this. .53 remaining in the football game here at the J. Fred Johnson Stadium, 28-7 Indians.
And it's the all-hands team out there.
Wolves scoring drive, 10 plays, 81 yards, 5-yard run by Amex. They ran wing T the entire possession. And watch out for something funky here. Good one to Thomas deep. Nope, it's going to be the onside kick, and the Indians cover it. Very nice job.
Cainan Franklin falls on it. Doesn't try to do anything fancy with it, just lays on it.
And got it at the 49-yard line of Westridge.
Good field position by the Indians.
Well, you knew they were going to, if they scored, and I said it, if they scored, they'd be going for an onside kick or something kind of funky in a spot, but they try the onside kick, and fortunately, and the scary thing about that is with the points on the football, you don't know what kind of bounce it's going to take. Peyton Franklin goes in, grabs it, goes down on top of it, covers it up sure-handed. Now let's see if the Indians could take advantage of this short field, 49 yards, 49-yard line of the Wolves. Bagley, the running back, 2 wides near side, ball on the far hash mark. Indians moving left to right. Bagley going around the left side, and he gets run out of bounds. I want to keep the ball inbounds, keep that clock running.
That's what I was just getting ready to say that.
I'm surprised they ran to the boundary side, the short side of the field. Only picked up 2 down to the 47.
Stop made by Hayden Music.
Indians need first downs here.
Yes.
Eat up some clock.
Yes.
Wide to each side. Ball stays in the far hash mark. 10:47 left in the football game. 28-7 try. Bagley kicks it near side. Turns the corner. 40. 35. He's got another Kingsport Fitness first down.
Yes, he does. Nice run by Keegan Bagley that time.
11-yard pickup. He's got unofficially 95 yards on 15 carries.
You may be heading for our first 100-yard rusher of the season.
Yep. And stayed in bounds.
Yeah,
did a nice job getting it to the outside. Ball on the near hash mark now. Indians moving left to right. 1 wide to the near side, 2 to the far side.
I'm curious to know what all those arm motions mean.
Down on the sideline, you mean?
Yeah.
Franklin or Sykes pump fake.
Got him.
He's got a man downfield. Hits him at the 5. Touchdown.
Finally got Rome Pruitt on a stop and go. He was wide open. The line held up. What a nice little pitch and catch. Finally, Pruitt gets a touchdown, and that was a great pass, great play design by the Indians on the offensive side of the ball there. And they finally get Rome Pruitt a touchdown. The Indians go up get another touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
You know, I was just wondering, I was just thinking about saying, do they put the ball in the air or do they just keep it on the ground and try to run it out? I guess I got my answer.
I think you did.
Kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-10 remaining in the football game. 35-7 Dobyns-Bennett Indian football, brought to you by Chanscott Kia of Kingsport, continues after this. Ethan Klein getting ready to kick off for the Indians, who now lead it 35-7.
To kick off for Dobyns-Bennett.
Austin Sykes' last 2 passes, both going for touchdowns.
Like those percentages.
Klein's kickoff, end over end, and it's going to be taken at the 17, out to the 25, and out close to the 29-yard line. The scoring drive for the Indians. Now remember, this was after an onside kick, and the Indians recovered at the 49 of Westridge. Took them just 3 plays to go 49 yards. 39-yard strike from Sykes to Rome Pruitt, and the extra point good, making it 35-7. Wolves will have it first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Got a little choked up there.
Yep, they're going to stay in that wing T set. They can throw out of that too. Yep, they're going to hand off. Coming up the middle is Fields, and he's going to get good yardage out to the 37-yard line.
Brody Fields on the carry.
They threw him 4 yards out of that 8.
Tackle by 35, Devin Murdoch.
If you're going to throw him backwards. Don't throw him forwards.
Hand off.
he's got a hole.
I'll tell you what, it's like they're just so stopped up, and they just look for an opening and then cut up the field. And the Indians are kind of caught in a scrum there, like almost like rugby. Another 8 yards for Fields. 24 yards and 5 carries. 9:18 and counting. It's a good thing the Indians have got a little bit of cushion here, Mike.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, this Westridge their offensive line is doing work right now.
Well, Frazier looking at the sideline like he's a little confused.
Yeah, just run the same thing. Run it left or run it right, son. It don't make a lot of difference.
Ball on the near hash, moving right to left. It's going to be Amex this time. Cuts through a gap, breaks a tackle. See, there's the problem. They're breaking tackles, too. Indians need to wrap up, do a better job of tackling. It's almost like they're getting tired out there. Yeah. Maybe they are. 7-yard pickup. It gives him 92 and 19 carries unofficially. At the Dobyns-Bennett 48, nearing the 8.5-minute mark of the football game.
Don't try to make the big pop. Make the wrap-up sure tackle.
Yep, bring him down.
Oh, there you go.
And you know what? They missed it. They missed the first one again, but he popped him back into 2 teammates.
Kosai still was right. The exchange between the quarterback and the running back was a little off, and that helped the Indians defense to get in there and make a nice play. Kosai still on the tackle.
Loss of 3 back to the 49-yard line. 3rd and 6 from their own 49. 2 wides near side, 2 far side as they open it up. And Indians calling timeout.
Timeout. Dobyns-Bennett.
No, we'll keep it
First
here.
time out of the half.
We don't need to take a break. We'll keep it here.
We'll take a break. Okay. We'll stay right here.
Yep. 7:55 remaining in the football game. Indians will be home again next week. Jefferson County coming to town. They trailed Science Hill 14-7 at the half of their football game. Bill Meade will have the Food City scoreboard when we wrap up here at the stadium. Let's see if we can get an update on that. Greenville leading at the halftime over Cherokee 39-0. Let's see. Musket Bowl over David Crockett High School in the 4th quarter. Crockett leading Boone 28-0. Elizabethton 44-0 over Granger with 59 seconds left in the first half. 4th quarter, Science Hill down at Jeff County leading 20-14. So that's still anybody's ball game. And the Patriots are coming to Kingsport next Friday night.
They'll be, I never really wanted to root for Science Hill, but tonight I kind of am. Just because I want them to kind of wear out the Patriots a little bit.
3rd and 6 from their own 49. Westridge coming out. Stacked receivers on the near side, 2 to the far side. Here comes pressure. Frazier breaks a tackle. They had him. He broke a tackle. He's across the 45, the 40, still on his feet, not out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And there's the up. I knew that was coming.
Both of them. It's offsetting. It's going to be offsetting.
Was there one out? Where's the other one?
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them.
On the sideline?
Yes, sir.
I think they're both against Dobyns-Bennett.
No, Frazier reacted.
Got down to the 37-yard line of Dobyns-Bennett.
After the play, personal foul, unsportsmanlike, personal foul, late hit out of bounds, 15 yards, first down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And it wasn't a late hit. It was that they got him out of bounds, and then he threw him.
Okay.
And he didn't fall down, but he threw him. Instead of just letting go, he threw him. And that's just one of those mental mistakes for Dobyns-Bennett. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
No.
14-yard pickup. And the sad part about that is, Michael, they had him.
Yeah, in the backfield.
In the backfield, and he broke the tackle.
And that is one of those things where, as a player, you have to be aware of where you're at on the field. And since you're on your own sidelines, your teammates your teammates have to let you know where you're at also. And say, let it go, stop. And sometimes, I know sometimes you can't, but you got to. Oh, he's wide open. Tatum was wide open, Don, off the play action pass, rolling to his right was the quarterback Frazier, and Tatum was 10 yards away from anybody, away from everybody.
And a touchdown for Westridge with 7:37 remaining in the football game.
It's about to get interesting. He missed that. Looks like. I thought he missed it. Yeah, he missed that.
Extra point, no good. 35-13, Dobyns-Bennett with the lead with 7:37 remaining. Indian football brought to you by Chance Guy Key of Kingsport continues after this. The Westridge scoring drive, 5 plays, 71 yards. Didn't take them long. 22-yard pass, Frazier to Tatum after that personal foul penalty against the Indians. And it's 35-13 after they mix the extra point and another onside kick attempt.
Oh, they got it, Don.
And they're running.
And they're gone. They're gone. Oh,
they're blowing a whistle.
Yeah.
They're blowing it dead. Why are they blowing it dead? Amex grabbed it in the air. Was there a penalty? I don't see any flags.
But where he called it at? I guess you can't advance it?
Apparently not. I thought you could.
We have first touching by the kicking team. The ball did not travel 10 yards prior to being touched by the kicking team.
It did not go 10 yards.
It'll be Dobyns-Bennett's ball, first and 10.
Boy, a big break by the Indians here. Wow. Otherwise, that's 7 points for Westridge.
Yeah.
It's at the 49-yard line. Grabbed it too soon.
Man, he was off to the races, too.
That one, and there's where I was talking about that funky bounce of the football. That one just bounced up over the shoulder of an Indian, and Amex just took it out of the air and took off.
Yeah.
But it was at the 49-yard line, did not go 10 yards. So the Indians, first and 10 at the Westridge 49, same place that started the last possession. 35-13, Indians lead it. 7:32 remaining in the football game.
Need the same result as the last time we were out there starting at the 49-yard line.
One wide to each side. Bagley, the running back, with Sykes in the backfield.
Here
coming. Comes the blitz. Bagley is going to be dropped for a loss back at the Indian 47-yard line.
45. Sam Perry.
4-yard loss on the carry.
Yeah, you might want to check out of that play. If you see them coming up close to that close to the line of scrimmage, you might want to be able to check out of that play. I don't know if Sykes has the permission to do that or not.
Well, the thing is, offense, and I don't know, maybe it's just more guys than what you got in the offensive line, but somebody's got to pick them up.
Yeah.
They cannot come through untouched like that. 2nd and 14, Indians at their own 47. Bagley's going to get it. Across the 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Dobyns-Bennett.
Kainan Bagley, wow, up the gut, and there he goes in a foot race. He got 2 guys from Westridge breathing down the back of his neck, but he was able to outrun them. Actually, somebody grabbed the back of his jersey, but he broke free, and he got a nice run and touchdown, and the Indians go up and get another score. What a run by Kainan Bagley. That puts him over 100 yards for the evening. And that may be, I think that may be the Beef O'Brady's play of the game. Beef O'Brady's Kingsport.
Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. 6:39 remaining. 42-13 Indians. Indian football. Brought to you by Chance Guy Key of Kingsport continues after this. 13 Indians, 6:39 remaining, and while Westridge has struck the last 2 times, the Indians have been able to answer.
Yeah, man.
Klein's kickoff, high end over end, taken at the 19. 20 going to the far side, 25 cutting back, 30, 35, 40, caught from behind and hit.
Fumble!
Football is loose.
No, they're saying it's on the down.
On the ground. Joey Kristen out on the field saying, it's our ball, it's our ball, it's our ball.
The runner was down by contact.
Official
First
on the
down.
far side of the field was pointing to the ground as he was running in, spotting the ball.
Good return, best return of the evening for Westridge, all the way out to their own 45. 6:29 remaining in the football game. 42-13 Indians.
You gonna give that score? Did you get a score recap?
Oh, it was 2 plays, 49 yards, but it was a 53-yard run because they had been backed up on that first one. Amex in motion. We're going to give it to Fields, cuts up and goes. Nope.
Fumble that time again, and it's Indian football.
I think, yep.
It's Indian football.
Fields dropped it, and the Indians recover.
Peyton Franklin made him drop that. He didn't do it on purpose. Peyton Franklin hit the ball and wrapped him up and dropped him on his backside, and the ball came flying out. Indians dive on it. Get the ball back at the 49-yard line. They like the ball at the
44.
44. They like the ball there.
So the Indians with the football at the Westridge 44-yard line with 6:20 remaining. I don't think we'll see the Tribe put it in the air now.
No, and we've got 14 coming in at quarterback. That's Tyler Blankenship. We're going to have number 20 in at running back, Emmett Starnes. Yeah, that's Emmett Starnes. We're going to be back there in the backfield with Blankenship. And we got
delay of game, offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
Oh, that's a nice way to start out when you get all those new guys in.
Well, they're going back. They want to go back to the 49-yard line, so they.
Is that what it is?
They want to get a good start.
So Taylor Blankenship, the quarterback, and it is Emmett Starnes, the running back. We saw him a couple of plays last week, right at the end. High snap. Starnes is going to get it. Goes off left side. Puts his head down. Drives forward. And gets all the way down to about the 43, 42-yard line.
Number 20, Emmett Starnes.
43-yard line. That's a pickup of
Tackle made
8.
by 56, Eli Depew.
No. Pickup of 6.
Correction, 56 for the Wolves.
It looks funny seeing number 20 out there for Dobyns-Bennett.
Why's that?
My good friend JoJo used to wear that number.
Oh, yeah.
JoJo was wearing number 20 for EA. That's what I always think of, a number 20 for the Indians.
Now that you mention that, I do remember him wearing that. 2nd and 9. Starnes will get it in. Big hole. 35-30. Caught and dropped at the 27-yard line, but that's Kingsport Fitness first down.
That's all right. There you go. Emmett, run, boy, run.
Tackle 13.
16 yards on that one.
6 foot, 145-pound sophomore.
Yep.
Yeah. If he grows into that, if he puts some meat on that 6-foot frame, he may be all right.
Nearing the 5-minute mark. 42-13 Indians. Starnes will get it again. Nope, Blankenship's going to keep it this time. Goes outside, puts his head down, and he's still struggling, but he's going to be brought down at about the 24-yard line, 3-yard pickup.
On the keep.
I want to remind you, for those that are watching on the streaming, Spivey, King & Spivey, LLP, our title sponsor, and Model City Roofing, secondary sponsor. We appreciate them. Also appreciate Braden's Barbecue for providing the food this year in the press box.
Yeah, I had
always nice to have some good eats up there.
Yeah, I had 2 sandwiches this evening. It was good with a little slaw on top of it.
Had some slaw, had some potato salad.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Nearing the 4-minute mark of the football game now. Got to hurry. Play clock down to 5. 3, 2, 1. There's the snap. Oh, there's a flag.
Motion. 2 flags.
And that's going to wipe off a first down.
It'd be offsets. One in the offensive and defensive backfield.
Okay.
Or maybe the same penalty.
Shift.
Illegal shift on the offense. Number 57 was not set 1 second before the snap.
Never mind.
So just a shift against the Indians. Moves it back to the 29-yard line and eliminated another nice run by Starnes. Would have been a first down. Makes it 2nd and 12 as we've got 3:55 remaining in the football game. Indians 42-13 will go to 2-1 on the season and 1-0 in the region with Jefferson County coming to town next week. And then we get to take the trip over the mountain.
Yeah, man.
To Asheville, North Carolina. Starnes going off the left side, cuts back in, 25, 20.
Oh, there you go.
15, and brought down at about the 12-yard line. That's going to be a Kingsport Fitness first down.
Yeah.
17-yard carry. I'll tell you what, Mr. Starnes is
he's showing me something. Yeah, he's showing me something. He actually
3 carries, 39 yards.
I like that. He actually ran like JoJo a little bit there. I like that.
3:17 and counting left in the football game. Blankenship's going to keep it inside the 10 to the 9, 3-yard pickup.
And you know, Don, we forgot to tell the folks that they are in the Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating and Air red zone.
Thank you.
Yeah. Need to know where they're at.
One of our new sponsors this year, and we appreciate all of the sponsors and what they do for us, making this possible.
Oh yeah.
2nd down, 7 for the Indians at the Westridge 9-yard line. They're letting the play clock run way down. Honestly, I don't think Joey wants to score again here.
But the players do.
Well. High snap. Blankenship's going to keep it running right. Can he turn the corner?
Stay in bounds.
Nope.
Stay in bounds.
Down to the 6-yard line. Well, did a nice job getting 3 yards out of what looked like nothing. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. We're down to 1:55 remaining in the football game.
Yep. If you call Steve Huff Plumbing, Heating and Air, just don't ask for no Capicators.
Capicators.
Just don't ask.
That is one of the funniest commercials. I'll tell you what, I love that thing.
Yeah, no Capicators.
And then the guy, Capicator.
Oh, man.
3rd down and 4 from the 6-yard line. Starnes.
Get in there.
Looking for running room. Is not going to get the first down. He's going to get to the 5, and that's it.
Pruitt carries.
Not Pruitt.
And did Westridge call timeout?
5:45.
Clock stopped with 1:24. Why is the clock stopped? Was there a penalty?
No, it's still running.
Oh, now they've restarted. They stopped it momentarily.
I guess to spot the ball.
That should make a difference.
Well, I don't know then.
Should not make a difference. 1:11.
Coach Chris is taking time out.
4th down and 3. He's going to run the clock down, the play clock down. Oh, and they've just put 40 back on the play clock.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out what you did. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, he was going to run it down. There was 17 seconds left. He was going to run it down and call timeout.
They're running it off the clock.
I think they're going to run it down. Should have been 17 more seconds to run down before they stop the clock. So they're going to run that off the game clock. Stop it at 41.9.
Timeout. Dobyns-Bennett. First time out of the half.
And it'll be 4th and 3 for the Indians at the Westridge 5-yard line.
Correction.
When the
That's
game is done,
Dobyns-Bennett's second time out of the half.
We'll name our varsity trophy player of the game. We'll name our Beef O'Brady's of Kingsport play of the game. We'll run down the scoring recap, and Michael will have stats.
Yep.
And then we'll get out of here and let Bill Mead to the Food City scoreboard.
Oh, yeah. Now, are you as Sportsline Saturday tomorrow?
Sportsline Saturday tomorrow, 10 to noon. I'll be there. And then take a quick break, go home, eat some lunch with Mom, take care of a couple things, and then head over to William B. Green Jr. Stadium for the Bucks game.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to ask Jay who needs what.
I said something to him last week when we were coming back from Boone, and he did not have an answer for me.
So I guess he needs a little enticement.
I'm guessing that we're going to get stuck wherever we get stuck.
I'm gonna have to call Jay.
You got his number? I give it to you.
If you would. Just go ahead and give it to me now.
Not on the air. I'm not going to give it to you on the air. No, I wouldn't do that.
867-5309.
Yeah. Tommy Two-Tone. 4th and 3. Blankenship takes a snap. High snap again.
Got away from him.
Yeah.
Oh,
did he get into the end zone?
No,
down to the 1 yard line. But the Indians do not have to take a snap.
Yeah. He got a Kingsport Fitness first down.
And I'll tell you what, that was a high snap. That was a busted play, and he still got the first down. And they're going to start the clock up, and Indians will not take a snap. The game will end with the ball on the Westridge 1 yard line.
Yep.
Because they don't have to take a snap.
Yep. Coaches are coming to the center of the field.
Clock running down. Almost 10. There's 10. Indians are going to go to 2-1 on the season, and more importantly, 1-0 in region play. Final score from J. Fred Johnson Stadium: Dobyns-Bennett 42, Westridge 13. We'll begin the Max Medicine post-game show on Indian football, brought to you by Chance Scott Key of Kingsport, right after this. Back at J. Fred John. Back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium, Dobyns-Bennett defeats Westridge by a score of 42-13. Before we get into recapping the football game, we want to remind you, Spivey, King and Spivey, the title sponsor of the streaming coverage of the Dobyns-Bennett home football games. They're a general practice law firm in Kingsport focusing on criminal defense and family law issues. The firm serves the Tri-Cities area and provides over 75 years of combined experience in matters dealing with criminal law, divorce, custody, business disputes, personal injury, workers' compensation, construction, civil litigation, and medical malpractice. Spivey, King and Spivey, LLP, combines decades of trial experience in criminal and civil matters with the energy and perseverance which are demanded in today's modern legal environment. Call 423-245-4185 to schedule your appointment today. Also, our secondary sponsor, Model City Roofing. If you're looking for top-notch roofing and home exterior service with they've got affordable financing options and exceptional customer service. Model City Roofing has you covered. Located at 1504 Bridgewater Lane in Kingsport, behind 7 Brew Coffee off Stone Drive. Contact Model City Roofing at 423-405-5432. Or you can go to their website, modelcityroofing.com, to learn more. Also, a special thank you to the folks at Braden's Barbecue for providing the food in the press box, not only tonight, but all season long. Indians led it by a score of 21-0 at the half. Westridge got the football to start the second half, got a first down, ate up about 3 minutes, had to punt the football away. Indians then marched 67 yards in 11 plays, capping the drive with a 7-yard pass from Sykes to Peyton Franklin for the score with 3:44 remaining in the third quarter. And the Indians led it 28-0. Westridge put together a long drive on their next possession of the football game. Started in the third quarter, ended with 10:53 in the fourth. 10 plays, 81 yards. Amex goes 5 yards for the touchdown, and the extra point was good, and it was 28-7 in favor of the Indians. An onside kick by Westridge was unsuccessful. Indians took over at the Wolves' 49-yard line. It took them just 3 plays to go the distance. Sykes hits Pruitt on a 36-yard touchdown strike with 10:10 remaining in the football game. It was 35-7 Indians. After the kickoff, the Wolves put together another long drive. This one, not as many plays, however. 71 yards, 5 plays. After a personal foul penalty on the Indians put them in business at the Tribe 22-yard line. Frazier hits Tatum on the strike, and it was 35-13 after the extra point was missed. There was 7:37 remaining in the football game. Wolves then try another onside kick. It looked like they had recovered it and actually run it back for a touchdown, but the officials ruled that it was grabbed at the 49-yard line of the Wolves, meaning it only went 9 yards. It didn't go the required 10. So the Indians got it at the Wolves' 49-yard line once again. 2 plays, 49 yards. They actually lost 4 yards on first down. Got a 53-yard run from Tegan Bagley for the touchdown. Officially a 2-play 49-yard drive. Extra point was good with making it 42-13 with 6:39 remaining. Wolves end up losing the football on a fumble, and the Indians run it out, and time ran out as the Indians were at the 1-yard line of the Wolves. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, still to name our Beef O'Brady's of Kingsport Play of the Game, our Varsity Trophy Player of the Game, and Michael will have final stats. All that comes up right after this break. Final score, Dobyns-Bennett wins it by a final score of 42-13. And here with our final stats, Mike Delaney.
Thank you very much, Don Hellman. West Ridge, 262 total yards, 185 on the ground, 77 in the air. Ethan Amax led the Wolves with 15 carries for 84 yards on the ground. Trey Frazier, the quarterback, 17 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown. Passing, Trey Frazier was 7 of 16 for just 77 yards and another touchdown. Dylan Bannon, the star wide receiver, 3 catches, 90 yards. For Dobyns-Bennett, what a turnaround from one week to another. 439 yards total yards, running 284, passing 155, kind of a balanced offensive attack. Tegan Begley, 17 carries, 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. We'll talk more about that here in a minute. Austin Sykes, the quarterback, 10 of 15 for 3 touchdowns. Jalen Thomas, wide receiver, 3 catches, 84 yards, and a touchdown. Penalty-wise, about even. Dobyns-Bennett ended up, I think, with about 10 penalties, had 15 first downs. Each team turned the ball over. West Ridge, I think, had only 8 penalties for the ball game, and they finished with 14 first downs. And like I said, both teams each had a turnover. But all in all, a good game by the Dobyns-Bennett Indians, bouncing back after a heartbreaking defeat in Greenville last Friday night. So hats off to my Indians as they played well and get ready for Jeff County next Friday night.
Yeah, we said it. We'd learned a lot about both of these teams. Westridge with a pair of very impressive wins, Volunteer and Dobyns-Bennett. And the big question people were asking about them and the Indians, you felt like the Indians had played a much tougher schedule than what Westridge did. Indians were 1-1, Westridge was 2-0, and it was a situation. Did the tougher schedule help the Indians? And I think in the long run it did.
Oh, yeah, I think so. I think so. I think it really did. And Indians look really good tonight. And times got to clean up the penalty. This is the first time, I think, in several games where they actually lost the penalty battle, had too many personal fouls, had too many unsportsmanlike conducts. Have to clean that up going into next week.
Time to name our Beef O'Brady's of Kingsport play of the game.
Our play of the game in the fourth quarter, the last score of the quarter, after a 5-yard setback on a run blitz, Tegan Begley takes the handoff from Austin Sykes, busted up the gut, and puts on his Jets, and he is gone to the house, and he gets the final touchdown. He had a couple of West Ridge Wolves breathing down his back, but he was able to scamper into the end zone, basically unscathed, and he is our Beef O'Brady's of Kingsport. That is our Beef O'Brady's of Kingsport play of the game.
53-yard touchdown run, pretty much answered any question as whether or not Westridge would have any kind of a chance of trying to close the gap. And our varsity trophy player of the game?
Our varsity trophy player of the game, number 17, Mr. Jalen Thomas, 3 catches and a touchdown. Should have had 2 touchdowns, but they said he was down at the 1-yard line early in the first half there. Tegan Begley took it in after that, but Jalen caught some great balls, made several good tackles. He plays both ways. He was on the field for special teams. He did it all tonight. So Jalen Thomas is our varsity trophies player of the game.
Yeah, actually, all of that in the first half, over 80 yards receiving, plus that touchdown, and didn't really have an opportunity to get any action in the second half, but had a really nice first half, and our player of the game, varsity trophy player of the game. Tomorrow morning, Sportsline Saturday from 10 until noon, we'll have high school football scores for you. Talk Sports, be talking about ETSU's upcoming game tomorrow against University of Virginia Wise. Also, we'll be talking about the big matchup tomorrow night in Charlotte between Tennessee and North Carolina State, and anything else having to do in the world of sports. So we hope that you'll tune in and And give me some calls tomorrow morning between 10 and noon. That's going to do it for us. Next week, back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium to face off against Westridge. And last we heard they were trailing Science Hill 20-14.
Well, hopefully Science Hill wore them out, beat them up pretty good. Shout out to Andrew Kilgore, who was watching the stream in Knoxville, former Dobyns-Bennett player. The flashback this week was from the 2006 team. I can't remember if Andrew was on that team or if he had already graduated, but I do know he was at App State when they beat Michigan.
All right.
Yeah, so that's it.
That's going to do it for us. Once again, the final score, Dobyns-Bennett 42, Westridge 13. Until next week, I'm Don Hellman. For Mike Delaney, so long, everyone.